we're here for a quad tonight, which means 4 teams, 3 duels. And for Hudson Raiders, this is going to be our conference duel here against Eau Claire Memorial. We had an earlier delay earlier in the season based on protocols, so that's the plan here. And I'm Tony Rambo. To start out with, I'll be with Andy Neitzel joining me here in a few moments. So it looks like tonight's duels are going to start. I'm not even sure what weight class we're going to start in today, so we'll get that figured out. Looks like we're starting at 170 here. 160, I see Joey Sullivan up there. So we're gonna start at 160 tonight, which is good because then we've got a matchup here. All right. Joey's been coming on good, strong this year, and getting dialed in, heading in the right direction as the season goes. So, all right, looks like Joey's got a good underhook here. See if he can. There he goes into a double. Joey gets his 2 points. Joey's climbing up. Two 0 right now. All right, Andy's joining me here. So it looks
Tony.
like.
Sorry, I was just communicating that we're having some issues with the streaming via social media, so.
That's all right. So our wrestlers work their way out of the circle.
What's it, 2-1?
So it's 2-0 or 2-1 here. Joey let him up on the
Joey
on the restart. So we're at 2-1. We got just under a minute left here in the first period.
Joey's tied up and looking for a. He's got an underhook here, so for a takedown. Got to get there. He's got 2 He's going a little. Got a single leg. Oh, going fireman's. It's going to come out. Let's see what he's got. Circle out.
Wrestler's working at the edge of the mat here. See if Joey can just get his head out here. He might get work around for 2 points.
He's got to pop his head out. Yeah, right, Tony. He's going to get 1. Get 2 if he gets his head out. There we go.
All right,
leg traps. Got the cradle.
4-1 going into cradle. He's gonna have to work him into the circle here, though.
Yep, short time. So
just kind of hold him. Maybe get some back points here to tilted. We're down to 3 seconds. All right, that's gonna end the first period at 4-1. Joey coming out strong, pretty aggressive right away. So
Boyceville deferred, and Joey's gonna take down.
This is Memorial.
Oh, sorry, Memorial. I apologize. They both have purple, Tony. I apologize.
That's right. So, Boyceville Bulldogs and the Durand Panthers are on the other mat, and so we will wrestle Boyceville next after this one here. So, Joey's still fighting strong from his feet here. He's got the escape.
Short fireman.
And into 2.
Takedown. Getting some questions from the fans about the live streaming, and unfortunately it's not working right now. We're trying to work through that.
Joey getting some swipes here. It looks like no, nothing that way. Hard part about a dual or a quad like this, I'm not sure who we're up against here. Guessing this is probably Eli Coates.
Yeah, that's what I would assume it is.
Both a junior here, and so Joey should be getting some back points here. I'm not sure why, or maybe he's already got his 3 coming. Right. Joey can get heavy here. He might get his get a pin here.
And it's a pin.
There we go, and a pin for Joey. Way to start us off.
About 330 pin tonight for Joey. That's a nice job.
All right, that puts the Raiders up 6-0 at their 1 match. Now we're going to bump up here to 170. Ethan Winkelmann for the Raiders coming up.
I would assume this is Ian Johnson. I think Ian Johnson's actually related to Dawson, cousin of Dawson Johnson from Cumberland. Nice shot for Sproul for Ethan there. Good action here. Ooh, a lat drop from the Memorial guy, and Ethan did a great job defending that.
Ethan's good at fending those off, so he gets his 2 takedown. He's already got back points coming.
Yeah, he's got it tight. That's tight.
Yeah. 30 seconds into the first period here, so I think he's sitting up on, there we go. He's sitting up on Ethan's arms.
The Memorial kid is doing a good job bridging off his back, though. That's Ian. Like I said, we don't know who that is, so.
Okay, so we got 3 back points, so we're at 5-0 here. Looks like Ethan's going to cut. Maybe not. Just readjusting. 1 minute here. Yep, Ethan's going to go ahead and cut him. So we're at 5-1. 1 minute to go.
Oh, he's got the front headlock. Front head. Snap him down, and
he's going to get in there, the single leg.
A leg.
Scramble here, no points.
He's got a
Ethan
cradle locked up.
Cradle.
Yep, he let it go, but he's got 2 for a takedown, and
2 takedown here.
I don't think he got any back points, though.
7-1, 30 seconds left.
Fighting him hard here, last 20 seconds. A lot of forward pressure.
Pretty much going to sit here for these last 5 seconds.
I think it's our choice.
Right. Okay, so Ethan chooses down.
Ian wrestled the last duel, so I'm assuming that's Ian Johnson from it. So.
Okay, so it is Ian Johnson here for Memorial. Got his 2-point reversal here. 9-1. Minute 45 here in the second period.
He's got an arm bar here and wrist. He's right on the edge of the mat. Bottom, Ian's got a bottom wrestler from Memorial's got to build up. Try to stand up. He's all right, they went out of bounds, and we're going to restart here. Ethan's on top. Nice forward pressure. Ooh, a little Granby on the bottom, roll, and Ethan catches him on his back.
One swipe. But
Did he get one or two
just,
swipes there,
just
Tony?
the one, I believe.
I think he's got. Nope. No points. No points.
So
Tony.
we're down to 45 seconds here in the second period.
Must have been not exposed enough, for long enough.
Our second match here, so we're again 6-0 Hudson team score here.
A lot of forward pressure there, Tony, on the head there. So he has a wrist and an arm here. He's going to do a short tilt with his last 20 seconds here.
A lot of
Must not be
flexibility
breaking
there for Ian there.
He must not be breaking a 45, so nice job for the
5
bottom guy.
seconds here, so.
I couldn't see if he had to be close, though. Had to be close. Time going in the third period. It's Memorial's choice. See what he's going to choose. Memorial's going to choose down. I believe that's Ian Johnson.
Memorial chooses down, but Hudson's going to go ahead and let him up here, and so we are 9-2. Going real heavy on the head here, gets a good sprawl, keeps him from advancing there. He's going to go right into a cradle, get through there. Both pretty strong guys here, so got the 2-point takedown.
So he's got trying to lock up a cradle here. He's got his head in the side, and it's locked. It's not quite a cradle, but it is
Not
tight.
sure how tight it is, but he's got him back there pretty good.
Yeah, and a fall. Let's see. 4:30. Fall at a 4:30 today. So we got team score now is 12-0. Hudson going into the 182-pound match.
Right. Been traveling for Hudson coming up here. We got a lot of guys listed here on the 182 for Memorial. So
the last dual meet, Jacob Cooper wrestled.
okay, well he's listed on top, so I'm thinking that might be their main go-to. So if that's the case, this is junior Jacob Cooper. So both guys juniors. Team score 12-0. Ben right away goes in for a shot.
Good sprawl by. Oh, got a single leg now, and we're.
Ben, yep, gave up the leg. He's got a nice tilt.
He got taken down.
Okay, so 2 points here for the Abes.
Got cross wrist ride, and Ben's got to work on getting his hands free. There he goes. He's got his hands on front now. Now he's going to build his base.
Bellied out here. Minute 30 to go. Scores 2-0.
Ben's trying to work up. Now he's sitting out. Oh, we got a locked hands call there, Tony. Got a locked hands call. That's good for us. So there's a stop in the action. Now we got 1 point, right? So it's 2-1.
Come on, Ben's still down here.
And we got to restart.
And yep, Ben sat out there, so he's 2-2 now. Just under a minute to go in the first period here. You know, Ben's giving up a little length, it looks like.
Yeah, Ben's it's a really tall wrestler for 182. It's really tall.
I don't know if he's wrestled anybody quite this tall for a while, so see how Ben utilizes, maybe works that leverage against him. $35 seconds here.
Ooh, that was a nice.
Yeah, Ben going heavy.
Heavy on the head there. Ooh, he's
on
on
the head. He's
Memorial kid's got to circle up. Circling back. Let's see. Okay, Ben, take advantage of it. Got a short time here, about 20 seconds left in the match, or period, sorry. Warning red, installing for backing up.
Okay.
So that's good. Good for
Ben's
Hudson
got
here.
one leg there. See if he can.
Got to hook that leg. He's got to hook that leg. Pop his head out, and that's 2. Come on, rep. That is 2. There we get 2 right at the end of the period there, Tony.
Here, that's a good. We like those points right at the end of the period.
Right.
Are always a bonus, right? So, all right, decision goes to the Abes, and they're going to defer, and Ben's going to go down.
Ben's going down, so we're going to up by 2, and he's down. So it's a good position for us here. Ben does a nice sit out there. He's going to look for his Granby. Oh, missed it. That's all right. He's got his hips out, which is good. He's building to his base. Oh, the Memorial kid definitely was a little high, but he got back in position. He's back behind Ben now. Ben's got to build up. Got his hand free or his ankle free. You know, Tony, it always looks easy from here, doesn't it? But Ben's really working hard. That Memorial kid's got a lot of forward pressure on his shoulder there, so. So it's about a minute left here in the second period. Ben's working up. Ooh, he's got him on his hip. Can he get out? Straighten his leg.
He's going to have to watch. Control still with the Abes here, but
Ben's coming around with the switch there.
Got to break that leg free.
He's got to get that leg. Ooh, potentially dangerous. They're going to stop it, and we'll have to get a restart.
All right, well.
Oh, did he give one escape? He's going to get, hang on. He escaped. He gave him one escape. He said he cleared himself. So
locked hands, I believe I heard in there. I'm not sure how.
Let's see what nope, he's saying one escape.
Okay.
One escape, because they're on their feet, right, Tony?
Well, yeah.
So let's see, we got 50 seconds left. It's 5-2 right now.
Second period here.
Ben's got a lot of pressure, and they already have a stalling call, so let's see what happens here. Oh, I think Ben's going to get 2. Nice.
2, and he's getting him right to his back. Let's see if he can.
He's got 1 swipe, 2 swipes. There,
right,
3.
Yeah, we're swiping now, so.
I think he's going to get a 3 swipe. He's going to get 5 swipes, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got his 3 coming here, so I'm guessing they're going to just push out of bounds here, and then maybe a restart. But Ben's locked up on those legs. Now, sitting here at the edge of the circles, he got to climb up there.
He has to work up, or he'll come up. But yeah, in theory, you can't stay below the knees. So yeah, as long as you're above the knees, then it's not. It's not.
All right. Well, he was a little higher than I thought. Then all right.
And if you lock below the knees, then that would be locked hands actually. If you have both hands around the knee, below the knees.
Gotcha.
If you have one hand, you can lock, but not 2. I'm pretty sure that's the rule, Tony. I could be wrong. I'm not a ref.
All right.
All right, going into third period here. It is 10-2. Hudson. Ben's got a good lead here.
10-2.
And what is the Memorial kid? Young man is going to choose?
Down.
Choose down.
Okay. Right now, Ben's working on a major, up by 8.
Well, there's a little bit of a height difference there. So Ben, oh, nice job with a lift and return. Shane Sparks for the Big Ten Network would like those.
Ben's had a few good mat returns.
Yes, he has had a good play. He would
season,
probably
so
get one of them trophies. Does he give them bobbleheads? Doesn't he give the little bobbleheads out, I think, for mat return of the week?
Minute 30 here in the third period. We're at 10-2.
Rolling the wrist there. He's got to get him flat, though, so he's going to – oh, he's still got him in, so that's good. It's right on the edge of the mat there. There's very little danger for Ben there. Working towards a – he's still got wrist control. One wrist control. Oh, now he's got to – ooh, that was a nice mat return again from the knees. So we got about a minute left, Tony. He's got a commanding lead here, 10-2. Sure be nice to get some more back points or even a pin.
We like pins.
We do like pins.
He's tilting him now. Can he stay? No,
yeah, he had it. So. All right, so 52 seconds left. We're going to do a restart here in the middle and see if Ben can get some back points. Ben foul. He's after.
Good job following him.
Yeah,
here.
I thought he did. I did. He's breaking him down. He's got to get him flat, though. I mean, it's hard, but he's got to get him flat. He's got a lot of length there. He's got to move, too. That's the difference.
This might be the tallest person he's wrestled this season. And
well, that guy's got a long base, right? I mean, even from here, it's a little different wrestling tall kids, and even than stouter ones.
20 seconds left.
Yep, he's riding tough here. See if he can get out to the side and some back points. If not, secure a major decision. Yeah. So that's what he's supposed to do.
Just got to keep him down. 10 seconds here.
Get a leg locked here, right locked.
I think this might be our final score here.
I think
so
you're
3
right.
seconds.
I think you're right, Tony.
Oh.
That was a good match for Ben. Came back from 2-0, 10 consecutive points. Let's say he dominated that match in the end there, so it was nice for Ben.
I think he did, so major decision. Yeah.
Ben maybe didn't get the Liam knuckle bump slap to the side, when it's just to get him going in the for match here. So he started a little slow, but he's ready to go for the next 2 matches. So, all right, looks like we got Garrett Pels.
195 here.
Right?
Yeah.
Garrett's gonna go out there for us today. Let me look, Tony. I'll look on the phone here.
See where we're at here. Yeah, this could be either one here. They got a senior and junior. So
last time it was Maxwell, but I'm not sure, Tony, who it was. So it was the freshman. So I'm not. That one he wrestled up. Let's see. Well, 190, and that guy wrestled too. So I'm not sure, Tony. I'd be guessing, to be honest. I have no idea.
See how our senior does here. So he's. Okay, all right.
Garrett, he finished 5th at JV State, so that was really nice for him.
That's good, that's good. Looks like he's going to finish here. He's got a good chance with the pin if he can
sit back.
Oh, yeah,
he got him on his back. He's got it tight. Let's see, can he get it? Got to get underneath the head there and lift that head up.
Long ride.
Oh, yeah, he stepped over, and that's tight. That is tight, Tony. He's got a power half in now.
Minute 20. See if he can get back to that.
Drive with his chest. It is slower down. Drive with your chest there, Garrett. Mr. Pals.
Got the wrist there. The professor, they call him.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that, the professor.
Oh, see if
man of many talents.
That's right. Tell you what, though, that's a lot of strength from the bottom to be able to fight that off for that long.
Yeah, and he's been on his back for about a minute, so it's about 50 seconds left here.
So,
yeah.
Score's 2-0, but he's got another 3.
Right, they just still got the same pinning combination, so they haven't. Now they just awarded it.
All right.
Yep, just awarded it. There we go.
So 5-0.
Oh, he's got a cross face. He's going for a butcher. Barbed wire. Everybody calls it something different.
20 seconds here. Be nice to get another tilt here and see if he can.
Got to get him flat, though. Stay behind him there. Get him flat first. Got about 10 seconds left here, as we say, short time. And he's going to be up 5-0 going in the second period. I think it's our choice, right?
I believe you're right.
I think you're right.
So let's see. Yeah, our choice here. We're going to defer.
No, what's he going to do? He's just down. He's going down. He was a little debate there if he's going to defer or go down. He decided to go down. Looks like we might get a reversal here. Hang on. He did a nice, like a Peterson roll, as I would call it.
Yeah, there's
he's getting 2. Now he's getting back swipes.
Yeah, I think that's a long time on the swipe.
Yeah, that's definitely, he did a Peterson roll. That was nice. Now he's going to reach for the head because he's got to count of 3. He's got his 5 counts. He's going to get his 3 points. Now he's going to go for the pin.
Minute 30 in the second period here. Kind of sitting on his hips here, but if he can, there he goes. He's getting tight now.
Boy, he's lifting the head. That is tight. Boy, that's tight, Tony.
At some point, he's not going to be breathing.
It takes a lot of energy to get out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, there we got a fall. Let's see, about a minute 45 or 2:40. 2:45, right, Tony? 2:45.
Yeah, 2:40. Yeah, 2:45. All right.
So
Always good.
that brings our score to, what we got? That would be a fall, so it'd be 22-0. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's right. So Hudson off to a great start here. All right. Well, it looks like we're at 2:20 now here. So.
Well, this is one of your fan favorites, isn't it?
Yeah, this might be my favorite wrestler in the group here.
It's again, I don't know who this is. According to last time,
yeah, they're kind of moving some guys around.
Moving
here,
around. So
we'll see if
it's hard to say.
We'll see if we can maybe see a way sheet here in between matches.
Yeah, that would maybe we'll go down and ask. I apologize. We don't know who they're sending out because there's no announcements right now, so we don't know.
This might be, well, this looks like a freshman here, Evan Bartesi, but.
Well, let's see what Ryan can do here.
Ryan
Looking
gets
good.
heavy
Oh,
in
did a
the
nice
head,
shot there. Looks
goes
quick.
down to a single, gets his 2.
That was nice. Oh, he's going to cut him there, Tony.
Right away, so.
Working on getting his angles. I've been watching Ryan in the practice room this week because running our youth tournament, and they're really making him work on his shots. Trying to get him to use his quickness to get his outside shot going, and he's really practicing hard. So it's hopefully that keeps going through this tournament season here.
Gets another 2 there, kind of a single to a go behind.
Oh, there's another one.
Cuts him quick, and then gets another here. Is he gonna?
They want him to cut him again. They want him to keep working on a shot here. So
takes a little time to pull the knee pad up, and we're at 6-3 at the moment. A minute to go here in the first period.
Oh, that was nice. That was like a reshot almost from that. It's the only thing sometimes you feel bad for the other kid. It's kind of takes the steam out of them when they keep getting taken down, but that's just part of the sport.
Well.
The kid's trying, we don't know his name, but more or less, he's giving everything he's got, and he just can't stop it.
You talk to most of these guys, whether they've been on top or not, they've spent their time staring at the ceiling, and so
like we got
Ryan's
a pin.
Done his time. Ryan gets the pin there at a minute and a half.
Yeah, so he had 5 takedowns. He looked nice there, so it was a good outing for him, and with a pin. So we're up to, score is going to be 28-0 going into the heavyweight match, and that was nice.
Ethan Jensen.
I think Ryan's shooting to get on the pin board, isn't he, for this season? He's got to be getting close, Tony, isn't he?
Yeah, he's getting close, but I think it's going to be tight here just in the number of matches with some of the high school rules and at Hudson and the way we've been with tournaments and whatnot. We missed out on a tournament this year, and so we'll see. But hey, like probably all 14 of these guys wrestling today, their goal is to pin their way through state, right? So
that's right. They'll get another. They'll have some opportunities here. All right, I think Ethan Jensen's going to get a forfeit here, Tony. It doesn't look like he's got a match. So
6 points for Ethan. He doesn't seem too excited about that.
Yeah, I think he wanted to wrestle. He
does.
He's been looking good. He's really come a long ways this season from the first week to now. It's only his second year wrestling, and he's really come a long ways. He's really pushes him. We have 2 heavyweights in the room, and they really push each other. So
yeah, it makes a big difference. I feel when these kids can have somebody to push on in the room, and success breeds success, I believe, and so.
All right. Well, and here's probably my favorite, Liam Neitzel is going to get a forfeit.
Yeah, you know this kid.
Yeah. So Liam got a forfeit tonight. Memorial does not have a 6-pounder, and I do not believe they have a 13-pounder either. So it looks like we're going to have a couple forfeits here. The score right now is 40-0, and it's soon to be 46-0. So I believe. Let's see. I could be wrong, Tony, but I'm pretty sure about that. Yep. Looks like Austin Krenz is going to get a forfeit.
Austin Krenz, yeah.
So here comes Natalie. Natalie is going to be up at 120.
Yeah, looks like we'll have a match here, which is pretty good. And so Natalie
they're gonna forfeit 120. It looks like.
Goodness. Okay. Well. So while we've got Natalie up here, she did place 5th at the first WIAA girls tournament this last weekend, and so her only loss, actually her only points scored against, was the first place first place girl. So
it's really nice that Natalie is. And then it looks like we're going to get Carson is going to have a match here also. our other female wrestler, who also participated in the state tournament.
Yes, yeah. So
she did a nice job. She wrestled really well.
Good matches here. So, she gets the forfeit.
She also gets a forfeit. So she got her first varsity win.
Okay.
That's kind of a nice thing.
All right. Well,
so that's awesome. So that's a great thing.
All right.
So looks like we're gonna have a match here at 132. I think we're at, right? Yeah, because Natalie's 120 and Carson will have been 126. So we're up at 132 there, Tony.
Get going pretty fast like that.
Yeah,
so,
and looks like Noah Molson's gonna have a match now. They do have a freshman named Luke. I would assume that's Luke, but I can't guarantee that. He does faster. I don't know how Tony would say that, but from Memorial, but
Beeksma. We'll go with Beeksma.
Beeksma. You are the pronunciation man for us, because I am not good at that.
I hear it every single week that I mispronounce names. I've done it to some names I've known quite well.
So, and Tony, just at the last duel, that was who Luke did wrestle against Chippewa Falls. So I'm going to assume that's him.
All right, Noah with a takedown there.
Yeah, it's a nice double leg there for Noah. And he's got wrist control. He's rolling the wrist. Looks like his headgear's coming stuck on his head. He might have to tighten that. Maybe he got a haircut and it's a little loose now, Tony. I'm not sure.
I don't know. He might be wearing Ethan's headgear.
Yeah.
It looks a little big on him there.
So we got to restart. And nice foul of the hip. Stay behind.
Okay, Beeksma up to his base here. And
nice
nice
mat
takedown. Mat return there. So we're still at 2-0, minute 20 to go in the period. And Olsen doing a good job. He's working on that wrist.
Hey, he's rolling the wrist. Got to get forward pressure. He's going to try the 2-on-1 tilt here. He's going to put the head in the side and he's going to roll under. So you kind of sometimes think it's a dangerous move, but as long as you hold that cross wrist control, you're in total control of the opponent. So it's kind of a good move for a quick couple points. What do you get?
You got nothing there. Kind of stingy on the tilt there.
Yeah, I thought that was at least 2, Tony. I don't know about you, but that's all right. Refs had a different viewpoint of it.
Well, like you said, it's real easy from where we're sitting, and both the guy in stripes and for the guys in singlets.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We are in 40 seconds left. It's 2-0. I'm guessing
like he's got a leg right in here.
And
rolling the wrist. Let's see. We got you said about 30 seconds left. It's 2-0. I think he's going to try it again. He's got the cross straight. He's going to go underneath, and he's going to roll. Oh, nope. He's got to return the mat. Oh, Luke did a nice job trying to get away. Oh, I think he's going to get a 1-point escape.
Game the one.
All right, we got 20 seconds left.
Here.
20 seconds left, Tony. 2-1. Let's see if we can get it back quick, Noah. Come on, get around.
Noah gets heavy. Let's see. Can you get behind him? 10 seconds. That's 5 seconds. I think that's going to end that way.
It looks like we're not going to get any more points in the first period. I do not know whose choice it is. It is Memorial's choice, Tony. There we go. And they're going to defer. And I think Noah chose
looks
down.
Like
is that right?
Choosing down, I'm guessing here. So see if we can get his escape, what he's working on here.
Oh, he put legs in. So he's got one leg in. He's going to do a crossbody ride here. And Noah's going to roll through, but he can't reach. You don't want to reach back when you got a leg in. That would be bad. So he did a nice job defending that, and he came up on top. He's got to either get his leg out or he's got to go back to that roll. So he's got to kind of, there you go. Looks like he got his leg out. Now he can build to his base.
He's giving up a little height here, too, I think.
He's giving up a little weight, too, so that makes a difference. No, you wouldn't think 6 pounds would make a difference, but it does, Tony.
Well, that's the difference between your house and mine. And
that's true. That's true. Noah's trying to build to his base. He's doing a fine job here. He's just got to get his hips up and underneath him. There he goes. He's up now.
Okay.
He's got to put the arm. There he goes. He's got to put the
reach over here and try to.
He's got to put the arm across his head like a baseball bat. Move it across and then come up. But Luke is riding him tough here.
He is. We're just under a minute now. Still 2-1.
He's really riding him tough. He's got a lot of forward pressure. Oh, he's high now. If he can swing out, he's going to score.
If he can get an arm out, and
I think he's going to score, Tony.
There it is, 2-point reversal.
So Luke got a little high on the leg ride, and Noah was ready to capitalize, and he did.
That
was nice.
So.
Now he's got a bottom leg here, so he's going to want to keep that. And he's
flip him
going
in the
to try
legs
to
here,
reach
but,
across. And
that's a lot of leverage to give up right here. I don't know that he's going to be able to get it.
So he's going to reach underneath and go for that far shoulder and then kind of try to Turk him over, they call
We're
it.
at 4-1, 25 seconds to go.
Nope, it's on the side. So we got 23 seconds, Tony.
All right.
So now we don't want, now Noah's, this would be a good timing. He's going to have a restart here, so he's going to want to hold him down for 23 seconds. This is a, good time for him to practice this. That's a nice job, forward pressure. Yep, you got to, but Luke built to his base, but Noah.
Nice mat return there.
And he's going to have the
right
switch. Can he follow through? He did. He did a nice job.
All right. Coming up on 8 seconds here. Looks like he's going to be able to ride this one out, I'm thinking here.
I would agree. He's got about short period, time here.
All right. And that'll do it for the second period. We are 4-1 in this match, but
let's see what he's going to choose. He's going to choose. He's going to choose down. Luke's going to go down.
I think he's thinking he can get an escape here, but Noah did a good job riding that last.
I would say
period,
I thought he did too.
Team score is 58-0 at the moment here, so Abes are looking to get on the board. They're trying here, but Noah doing a great job here.
Yeah, and he's even out to the side, Tony. When you step out to the side, you're not going to get a stalling call on top because that's you're out to the side for.
He's got the.
He's got the.
Better keep going.
Got an arm bar with a wrist, which is they work on that in the room a lot. Oh, and then he went around to the head, so he's on his back. Now he's getting. Yep, you're right. I think he got. 2. Oh, he's only got 2. We're not getting the swipes tonight, but that's all right.
6-1.
I will say the ref has been consistent, just not.
We've had him a number of times. He does a good job, and
he's a newer ref too. I mean, he's got a little. He's been in it for a couple years now. He's been in our Hudson duels at our home crowd, and I think he does a good job. Actually, I think one of his first duel meets was at our place where he came and did a JV match for us a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think you're right. And,
so which is good. We need more refs in the sport.
Unfortunately, it's a dying breed right now. A lot of these refs, they take a lot of heat from, parents and coaches and everybody else. You might think, why would you want to do that? But it is a great opportunity if you love the sport and want to learn how to do it. I know they're always looking for.
And you get paid pretty decent too, Tony. So for an evening of giving back, it's a nice way to give back and make a few dollars. Oh, and Luke got to get around. Oh, nice job countering that. It was almost a takedown for Luke there. So we got to stop in the action here with about 27 seconds left.
Not sure why, but
I think he stepped out of bounds. I think that's what he called it. So it's 6-2.
Okay.
6-2 with about 20 seconds left. Sure be nice for Noah to get one more takedown here. I mean, just to finish out strong. Ooh, there was nice. Nice single leg. Can he finish?
Trying to get to 2 now.
Got to pop his head out. He's got to put. There we go. 2. We got 2.
5 seconds to go here.
Nice way to finish that duel, mate. That match. And look, he even tried to go for a turn. That was good. He went right to the final whistle. So the final score was 8-2, Tony.
All right, good.
Who will be up now? We have 138. Will be Riley, right?
That is correct.
And I don't. Let me look here. Let's see who they've sent out in the past. Christian. Oh no, Christian. Is he on the list?
Jeffrey. No, wrong team here.
38.
Yeah, Christian.
That's who wrestled the last time.
Van Cook. I'm guessing on the pronunciation there.
And that's who was last dual meet, sir.
Okay,
so
he's.
I think we'll go with that.
Junior here, so.
Again, folks, we don't have the lineup here, so we're making some guesses. So we do apologize if we identify any kid from the Memorial that's not the right one. We just did our best. This should be a good match for Riley. Memorial wrestlers
coming in heavy, coming in hot. So
he's being very aggressive here in the first opening seconds. Look, Riley's getting ready for the
battling here.
There we go. Now we're back.
Guys figuring each other out.
Some space. They're tied up now, and we're gonna see what happens. Oh, one of my favorite fans just arrived, Tony. Just arrived. So, oh, we got 2 takedowns. That was a nice go behind.
Nice go behind here. So, Riley roll through here. We're at 0-2. Minute 20 to go.
So it looks like he's got
that
a
arm in
got an
there.
arm bar in there, or is that what he had? I couldn't tell, Tony, from this angle. All right. All right, Riley, let's got to restart. Let's get one or two. Let's get one or two.
Minute 12, first period.
Kind of does like that crab ride where you throw the guy on the, pull him back over you. It's kind of like a leg ride, but it's called a crab
Riley
ride.
to his feet, and he gets trapped back down on the mat return out of the circle. Minute left. Minute in the period
That
here.
was some good
first
action
period.
there. Good action by Riley.
Riley can use his speed here.
Hope he's got a leg in, so Riley's got a hold of it, I think, on the other side. Can he work it up? Get his head out. He's kind of holding on to the arm.
He's got an arm, and
yep. He's got to try to get his one. He's got to roll. Here he goes with the roll, and nice.
Well,
he got one. That was a nice
escape
roll.
out.
It was good
nice
defense.
roll through.
I've been seeing him work on that in practice, Tony, when I've been in the room a little bit this last couple of weeks. So definitely good leg defense.
Okay.
All right, so we got to restart here with about 30 seconds
yeah,
left. On their feet, and they're going to work. So he's got, ooh, that goal behind.
Got heavy on that head and got behind him.
Ooh,
so
that was close. That was
15 seconds
I think he
left
had that
here.
nice move. He put his head in the side and got around. So let's see if Riley can get one here at the last 10 seconds left.
Got a wrist. Trying to tilt him
like
here.
short time.
Tucking in. Oh. All right. If it stays right. Oh.
Flurry of action. Oh, almost won.
No point. So 1-4 here.
It is our choice, Tony.
Be Hudson's choice. He's going to defer.
And he's going to go both up, Tony. He's taken him down twice, so I think he's confident he thinks he can do it a third time.
From his feet where he wants. So Riley, see if he can get active here and come up with something.
I think we did a double leg. Tony Riley did a nice job defending it. Nice. We did. Nice. Was a throw there.
Okay, all right, little action, but both guys up, no points. Minute 40 to go.
I think hopefully Riley's figuring it out now. I mean, it's he's been 30 seconds in here on his feet again, and lots of action in the middle. Hand fighting. Ooh, you gotta stay up. Riley, off your knees. There you go. Ooh, pass by.
Both up here, no points awarded. A minute, 17 seconds to go here in the second period. If Riley can get, and he goes to the double leg here.
That was a nice double leg. That was a nice setup. He did a nice job. So Riley's got to fight out of that.
So 1-6 at the moment, a minute to go here, second period. He's got a wrist underneath, so he's going to try to stack him here. No.
They're going to roll both wrists, and then they try to pull it up to a 2-on-1 tilt. So he's just going to keep that. That's a lot of pressure on that wrist there. He's got really good wrist strength.
Yeah, Riley back to his feet here.
Nope, we got a stalling call. You know, you got 5 seconds. You got to return them.
Okay.
Oh, we got an escape.
30 seconds to go here, 2-6. Yeah, he likes
So
to
it looks
get
like, ooh, that was a nice try of attempt for a takedown by Riley. Ooh, he's got it. He's got the front head. Front head. Oh.
through that. Two
takedown. Oh, that was a good shot by Riley.
Oh, he's got the arm bar and a wrist in there, so we're at 2-8 right now. 4 seconds to go.
Oh, you got him on his back. Can we hold off? Oh.
Okay,
two count?
I'm thinking 2. Yeah, 2 count there. So
2 counts. So it's 10-2.
10-2. Big mat return on the other mat there.
Did he choose both up?
He did. So it was Riley's choice. We were at 2-10 right now. Getting real heavy there up top.
Probably going to look for something big here. Feet to back type thing.
Minute and a half to go, third period. Hudson up 61-0 at the moment. Riley Stelzner is down 2-8 at the moment. Minute 15 to go. Okay.
A lot of action on the edge here.
1 minute to go. Got the head, but can he keep it? That's a lot of... Oh, he slipped behind there and give up 2 points there. 55 seconds to go.
So, yeah, so it's a lot of action going on here. You got another takedown, so 12-2.
45 seconds.
So stalling again, so that's one for us because he didn't
Okay,
return
one more
him.
point there, so...
And he let him go then, so it's 12-3.
35 seconds left here. $25 seconds to go. Riley's starting to hopefully put a little pressure on here.
Yeah, he's just looking for an opening and just hasn't been able to find it yet. He's going doing different things, just hasn't been successful yet.
$13 seconds to go here. 4-12. So a 2 seconds to go.
And
That'll do it for this duel here. 4-12.
so that'll be a major decision, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's
Yeah,
so they get 4 for that. So 61-4.
that. All right.
So let's see, what are we at? 145, Tony?
Yeah, this should be Graham Anderson here. So
Let's see who they had the last time.
Junior.
The last time was Brandon Peterson, Tony, at the last dual meet. That's all I can tell you.
yeah, he's
I would say that's
number
probably
one
who
on their
I would
list
say it
here.
is, yeah.
So he's a junior. All right. I love watching Graham wrestle. Just seems to be real. You can almost see the wheels turning in his head here as he's going. He's thinking through combinations and moves. So
I've heard that he's one of the smartest guys in the room. So take that for what I don't. That's what I hear. So I take that as a compliment for Graham. So
hey, we got some smart guys in the room. So yeah. Right.
it does look like on Tony on the other match, we're doing some JV ones for.
We are. It looks like Liam Hatch is getting his pin over there. He's getting pretty close. So
yeah. But we'll go back to we'll kind of tell you what's going on over there, but they aren't. We're gonna go.
Oh, Graham with the
Graham at the takedown.
kind of
and a fall, Tony. Nice. That was good.
Standing cradle to his back, and
What about
Graham with a
52
big
seconds? 52 seconds.
52 seconds. So
All right. So the
Great
last.
job there.
So we got what is it? 67. 67-4. We have one more match this evening. Will be Dawson Johnson against
Dawson Clymer.
Dawson Clymer. Sorry. John Johnson is a wrestler from Cumberland. I keep thinking of. Sorry about that. Oh, Tony, I guess we're live now. We're live.
All right. Well, welcome if you're just joining us. We apologize for any hang up there. We ran into some technical difficulties in getting the Wi-Fi and the getting YouTube all working together. So
Thanks to River Channel for working through that. And
that's right. Who we got? Austin McGraw or Connor Anderson.
That's
Yep.
that's what it was in the last duel, Tony.
All right. So we'll
Hey, Tony, while you announced that, I'm going to post on our Facebook that we're back live, so
Okay.
everybody knows that. All
get
right.
everybody in there. It is live on YouTube again. So all right. Dawson getting pretty heavy with the head here, and all right, a lot of movement. Dawson gets his takedown. He's going to go ahead and cut him right away. So we're at 2-1, a minute 35 to go. Okay. Right. Dawson.
So I just got a
on
text that
here.
said we've been live for a while, Tony.
Okay,
so
well,
I guess we didn't say anything bad, so that's okay.
All right. So Dawson's been real heavy on the head here, trying to get underneath and get a, it looks like a single here. Again, he's reaching through a lot of arms and legs as well. Nice little duck under, it looks like there, and Dawson gets his 2 points. He's got a leg. Take his 2 and cut him, so we're at 4-2. Oh, Dawson got to be careful here. Almost got thrown. We are even. And go behind the takedown. More like a mat return, but Dawson quick to the leg. We are 4-4, 30 seconds in the first period.
With another reversal.
So we're at 6-4 here.
Was it blood time?
A little bit of blood here on the Abes, so 26 seconds to go.
And on the other mat, Tony's Austin Smith-Kuntz, 106-pounder, is pinning over there, looks like.
He's got 30 seconds left in that period, but he's got, looks like a lock pretty tight. Let's see if he can hold on.
We're actually streaming that one right now until we're dealing with the blood time.
Fantastic. So what do we get here?
So it looks like
three near fall.
And it might have been, a legal hold. He might have lost the arm on that one, Tony.
All right.
It's hard to say, but that's what they gave him one. I would say it was a legal headlock. Illegal.
All right,
So, we're back on the varsity match here.
They're just looking to get a little mat cleanup on it here. So this is our last match here. I don't know if they're going to get 1 or 2 in JVs on the other side. So
no, they might wait a little bit, Tony, because they need that 45-minute rule. I wonder if they're going to delay the, from the, or is it pretty close?
We're pretty close to 6.
Okay.
I don't know what our exact start time was.
I think that Chris had estimated 6:30.
Okay, so they'll give them a little bit of time.
I think they might do some of these JVs and then come back.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Everything's cleaned up here. We are caution red. It wasn't total line, so we are 6-5. Okay, Dawson's gonna get a go behind here. He's gonna stick with him. 15 seconds. We're at 8-5. 5 seconds to go. Short time here. He's just gonna hold him down here. So after 1 period, we are 8-5. Choice goes to Hudson here. He's gonna choose down. So on the other mat, Smith-Kuntz gets the pin.
Yep, gets the
second period. So what are we?
30, I think they're doing
about 3.5 minutes over there.
3.5,
1-2-1 maybe over there.
I think so.
Okay, well, 30 seconds into the second period. So what do we got here? Technical locked hands.
Locked
mat
hands
return.
on.
So
Was that on Dawson?
no.
On the Connor. Huh?
Yeah, on Connor. So I think he just raised the wrong hand. But 9-5 here. A minute 50 to go here. Dawson
nice
gets the
escape there for Dawson.
10-5.
And on the other mat, we got Axel Colombo going to wrestle against the
Dawson gets his 2.
wrestler from Boyceville.
So
all right.
go
Coach
ahead
is
and
telling him to cut him.
12-6.
He's going to go work on his takedowns again here.
About a minute 20 to go here. Okay, Dawson gets the single leg there. Minute 15 to go in the second period. We're at 14-6.
He's got the bottom leg in there, so he's going to keep his hand in there and hook the leg.
Hook the leg.
Looks like he's going to go for a Turk now when he hooks the leg. There's the cradle. That's called the bottom leg cradle.
Bottom cradle, okay.
Yep, and he's got to pull his head to the knee.
It's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Long long way to go.
Normally you put the head in the side, right on the hip bone, and it kind of will bend because it's kind of painful.
I think he heard you. He kind of tried it anyway. And
yeah.
40 seconds left in this period. Now he seems to be locked up. Can he stay in bounds?
No, he steps out, 1 foot out. You got to keep 2 feet in. So he doesn't even get any back points for that.
Okay. 14-6 at the moment.
About 40 seconds left.
And
they're going to let him go again and
start standing. Okay.
Coach Hansen has given him some instructions.
Got heavy there. He kind of
got a good, nice block in the front head there, and he's gonna circle around. There's several moves he can do. Oh, looks like it's gonna go around for his 2. So we got
2 back there. Yep.
He's got his takedown. So it'll be 16-7 with short time, and he just got he got a tilt in. That was nice. 2-on-1 tilt. Nice one.
6 seconds to go there, and he's got 2 coming here, so that'll end the period.
So it'll be what, 18?
18-7. So Axel Colombo gets the pen on the other mat. So
I
good job,
missed it.
Axel. That was
So it looks like Carson's going to go out there and wrestle someone from Durand. Let me just look to see if I can figure it out. I wonder if it's not the...
So Dawson with the optional start, not much of one. He was pretty tight in there, but the optional start and pushes him down. Got the legs wrapped up here.
Trying to do a... He's got to drive forward now, Dawson. He can't sit back on his hip. He's got to keep driving forward. There he goes. Going to lift here and then try to catch him on the way around. That's what they're going to try to do.
Minute 25. Oh, there he goes, getting heavy on him. You know, he looked up and he saw that he had the 3. Now I wonder if he's going to
try to pin him. I think he's going to get a lock with a cradle here. There he goes. He's a head and a hip, and then it's tight. So he's got a lock now. I think he's going to get the fall right there.
There's the fall. So
looks like we won this one.
Yeah, 73-4, I believe, is where that'll end. So
that's it for right now. So we are.
Okay.
I think we're going to scan over to the JV, Matt, if that's right, Tony.
Yep.
So
these boys will shake hands. There'll be a little gap here before varsity.
So Carson just got lost by fall to Durand. And looks like we're going to send Lonnie Fea out. And we're going to, I don't know who he's going to wrestle, though. Let's see. I'm not sure myself. Let's see.
He's a 138, right?
32.
Or 32, okay. Oh, yeah. We'll see here.
Well, maybe Lonnie is not going to get a match. I'm not. Maybe it's. We'll have to wait and see here. Yeah. Okay. I think they're going to start it up again after in between rounds, Tony. They're going to do JV matches in between rounds as mat time becomes available.
Right.
That's kind of what I heard Mr. Kaufman, Coach Kaufman say. So.
Okay.
So now the next duel will be against Boyceville, right?
I believe, yeah. We get the
Boyceville.
home school here. So we're going to switch mats. So we'll be on the purple mat, I believe, once we get fired back up here. So I think in the break, I'm going to see what I can do about finding out maybe who's in what class and
that wasn't actually bad. I think we go ask Chris. Yeah, we're going to take we're going to go offline here for a minute, and we're going to find that out so we can be a little more educated on who's wrestling who on the next 2 bouts. So we'll be back in. I would assume the next 15 minutes, but just stay. If you're online, just kind of watch, and as soon as the wrestling starts, we'll be streaming.
Sounds good.
We're back live here. Tony's getting up here, and we're going to do Boyceville versus Hudson on the purple mat, and we're going to start at 182. So,
did 60 last time.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
170. I
first
apologize. 170. 182 is the next one. I'll just give more reasons for my followers to give me a hard time about my rookie appearance on the live streaming. So Ethan's going to show up. I think this is going to be a really good match. This, if I know correctly, I believe that this is
this is no joke.
Tyler, and I think he's ranked pretty high in D3, so he's going to be this could be a good one. Well, one of the better kids in D3, so good match for Ethan tonight.
All right. Oh, he goes right in.
Goes in. He's got to
can he-
lift and get his two.
His back though. Can he get through? Oh. Okay.
That was a good try by Ethan, and he gave two. So it's two takedown and 2 for back points. So.
Okay, so we're counting a little faster, I'm thinking here, huh? For
yeah, well, different ref.
Different ref,
different
yeah.
style. So, yeah, so we got he's going to ride tough here. He's got a tight waist. Sorry for that, my phone ringing. Apologize.
Okay, looks like he's locked in there. Ethan up to his base.
Does he have a leg in there, Tony?
Yeah,
Oh, he's got a cradle lock.
Got a cradle lock, so see if Ethan can fight out. He's
got to get long.
1 minute here, 4-0.
Got to get long and break that lock. He's got to stay long and break that lock. That's yep, he's got to work the lock. He's got to keep long and that's.
He's got him in a cradle.
Yep.
Back points coming.
We got about 50 seconds left here in this match
or
this period.
Here. He got his 3, so yeah, we're at.
He hasn't let go of the move yet, so it's still same pinning combination. Ethan fought off his back. And Tyler's going to try to do it again. Got to try to get long. Did he break the lock? The lock is broke, so he awarded it 3. So it is
20 seconds to go.
7-0.
Try to roll through. Oh, nice roll on Ethan's part. Can he get his 1 here? 5 seconds to go. Yeah, that's time.
So Ethan's going to defer, and Tyler is going to. So Tyler's going to go down, and Ethan's on top here. So good forward pressure by Ethan here. He's going to cross wrist ride. He's got to try to get him flat. Stay in back. He's going to build it. Tyler's going to build up to his base here. He's going to try to cut away. Ethan's going to let him go. So we got a score of 8-0 here for escape. Nice defense there on the shot.
Can he do it? Yeah, Tyler took 3rd in D3 last year at individual D3 state, so he's no joke for sure.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler. I think he's on the rankings. I thought he was ranked like 1 or 2. Oh, Ethan took him down and to his back.
Not sure why he wasn't counting there, but there better be 3 coming, so.
Ethan's got a tight half in there.
40 seconds left here.
Boy, that's tight. If he can get him over.
Can just keep fighting with that here.
Oh, nice defense.
3,
looks like he got a 3 back points though, so we narrowed the gap here, 8-5.
8-5, out of the circle here. Second period, half a minute left. That's a great little run there for Ethan. So, like I said, Just looking up Tyler here. He took second in 182 weight class, Northern Badger. So
looks like he dropped down to 70.
Dropping down. That starts to happen right this time of year.
Yep. One escape. So it's 9 to 5 right here. So Ethan's got about short time, 15 seconds left to do a nice shot or go into the third period, and it's his choice.
Both these guys putting out a lot of energy here
Awesome.
this second period. So I think we're doing pretty well here. And that'll end the period. So 9 to 5 for quite the
Yep, I think
first
he's going to chase neutral.
first match here of this duel. So we're going neutral here. Wrestlers each to their proper corner here. Ethan immediately goes in for trying to get that
Kind of
single
like
leg.
a short shot on there, but
Yeah,
he's trying to set something up, so it's all right. So he's trying to control the ties here.
Gonna have to trying to get his arm in there, get some underhook.
Yep.
There we go. Getting heavy, yeah. Gonna get around him here.
He's going to try to control the elbow on bottom, and Ethan's got to try to control his underhook. So it's going to be interesting here. See what
30.
he can do.
Third period here. Oh, so close, yeah. Oh, now he's got to give into a single leg there. Can Ethan hold off?
A nice read
for a stalemate here. He's reached around, so I think, and there's two takedown for Tyler. So we're at 11 to 5, a minute to go in the third period here.
That was a nice re-attack by.
It was.
It was a nice re-attack. So now Ethan's got to build up. He's got about a minute left here, so he
definitely time to do this here. Tyler trying to tuck the legs in there. Lots of pressure. Getting half in, getting heavy, so can he slide out here?
Ooh, nice readjustment by Tyler on top. About 30 seconds left here, Tony, so we'll see.
11 to 5. Ethan looking at the clock, see where we're at here. He's got a kind of a gut wrench there. Oh, Ethan tried to roll through. 8 seconds here. Oh, man. Oh, good match. Good match there. Two really good wrestlers right
Yeah, that
there.
was a good one there.
Okay. Puts Boyceville up 3-0 on team points. So.
And let's see, Boyceville should be sending out freshman Jack. You can check the lineup there, and
yep.
And
Jack Krugen here. So.
And Ben Dravling's going to be wrestling for Hudson. We got some fakes, some shot fakes here. Oh, nice shot in, nice and deep, and a finish. Nice job, Ben. Nice job.
All right.
Looks like he's going to cut him. We're going to work on our takedowns.
Minute 40 to go here.
Another nice shot, nice and deep.
All right.
That's another 2 points. So it's 4-1.
Working some moves here. Yeah, the head and the leg there. He's going to. Oh, nice. Got the head and the arm and the leg, everything in there.
And we got a fall. About 40 seconds.
40-second pin.
40 seconds. Yeah, it's nice.
Mr. Ben Dravling there. So. All right.
So I'm going to sign off here. So thanks, Tony, for
Andy,
letting me join
appreciate
in.
having you.
And your famous voice, Leo Dravling, is going to join you for the rest of the meet. So hey, everybody have a good time listening to Leo. Bye now.
All right, thanks, Andy, for filling in. Well, welcome.
Yep,
Leo.
thank you.
It's hard having a real job, isn't it?
Yeah, we got to do that every now and then. Wouldn't miss this for the world, but today I had to. So.
All right, 195 here. So
Quentin Bratch in.
We're at 3-6 team points. Quentin Bratch in for.
Getting my bearings here. It looks like we're going to be wrestling Sebastian Nelson.
Sebastian Nelson here, junior.
Yeah, so that last match, that Tyler's been up at 82 all year, and I was expecting Ben to wrestle him. Had some advice for him here over the week, and dropped down to 70, and gave Ethan a tough match. Quality kid though. He's I think top 5 in the state. So.
Yeah.
So no shame there. Good match. That's what we want this time of year. So anyways, Quentin here, down by 2. The quick takedown by Boyceville. But where did we start at tonight? Did we start at 70 tonight? Is that where we started?
Well, this duel started at 70, yes. So it's our third one here. Quentin's giving up some back points right now.
Fighting through it.
Okay, so we got through. So we're at 4-0. He's got that arm back there pretty good right now on Quentin. So there he goes. Quentin working to his base here. Can you keep crawling forward? About just over 30 seconds here left in the first period.
Boyceville has
he's got the
armbar
wrist
in,
and
able
the
to
arm
turn
in
him
there,
over here.
so
Quinn's got 14 seconds, but good job of fighting off.
hey, great job. Only gets 2 count there.
Yep.
Great job by Quentin to roll through that. He's getting heavy on the head there.
Down there, gonna potential or blood time.
Blood
it looks
here.
like.
We got lots of blood. Timeout. 5 seconds in the period here. So, all right.
Gonna get Quentin taken care of here. So. So yeah, when we get a free minute, Tony, I think we have to talk about how good of commentators we are after listening to some wrestling here over the past week or two. Not to toot our own horns, but wow, I must say. Quentin getting attended to here, getting the mat cleaned up. Quentin's a senior, so he's going to be wrapping up his season here over the next couple of weeks. Yeah. I know he's really enjoyed wrestling. It's fun to watch him wrestle because he definitely gives it his all. So.
Oh, he's been a fighter all the way through. So,
yep. Looking forward to the young brats coming up.
Yeah.
So Boyceville's going to start on top here. 5 seconds left.
See if Quentin can do something quick, but short time there. That'll do it for the first period. 6-0 here. Yep, choice goes to Hudson, so Quentin's going to call for both up here. So,
so they're up on their feet.
Sebastian goes in quick, but nothing. So gets
Boyceville
in for 2 now. See if
Quentin tries to hip in, and
oh, he got that leg too.
Yeah, he's got the
doing
leg.
A great job of. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
whenever you use your leg like an arm on takedowns, it usually doesn't end well for the other guy.
oh,
and that's
he's got the arm pretty
so.
wrapped up there. So, all right. Well, that'll be a pin for Boyceville.
So Nelson gets the pin.
So just like that, we're 9-6.
So what do we got here, Tony? Got Ryan Rambo wrestling John. Have these two wrestled before?
I don't believe they have. Not that I know. I think, well, John's a senior. There's a chance they might have. You know, we don't see Boyceville that often. So,
yep.
And then Ryan didn't wrestle last season. So, if they did, it would be some of those old school youth tournaments. So 2 different young men out there right now. So
Ryan nicely in on a single
in on a
there.
single.
Little long, but he's definitely got it locked up. So Russell's
Like
smart
he's
here.
trying to getting a cradle in on Ryan.
He's able to lock it up.
Did, and so.
But I think that's going to be
so Ryan,
short-lived. So.
Oh, they gave him a quick 2 there as well. Now Ryan gets the reversal. We're 4-2, a minute 30 in. Ryan's got the arm.
Ryan's isolating that wrist. Good action here. Ryan down a couple points here, and he's definitely looking to make those up. So
Ryan slips down to a single. We're 4-2, a minute 14 left.
yeah.
Okay, it gives him an escape there. We're at 5-2.
Yeah. Boyceville's really trying for that cradle, and as soon as Ryan figures that out, I think
And
it's
he's
a
got the
different
underhook
match
on him too. So Ryan's going to have to get some hand control. Watching for the throw.
Well, that was a nice. That's
Not sure why we're not swiping there, but Ryan gets a takedown. Trying to work him in. We're at 5-4. 45 seconds left. Both guys out.
Definitely some good wrestling intelligence there. Go back the other way. So Boyceville limping. He got turned back on that knee when Ryan took him down. So we're 6-9 right now. About 43 seconds left.
All right, 5-4 here.
Ryan isolating that wrist, pulling that through. Got the legs tied up here.
The leg side in, working for hand control. Goes to the half.
Back points.
Ryan sits back, gets heavy.
That's gonna be more than 3.
Okay, there's 3 more. We're at 5-7 now.
Yep, and I had said the score wrong. I was looking at team
15
score.
seconds.
That's gonna be another possibly 3.
Oh yeah.
It's like Ryan's kind of
Can he sit back here? So
found the rhythm here.
5 seconds left.
Be a nice, another second or 2. So
We're at 5-10 here. Ryan up 10-5.
good way to come back. Ryan's definitely finding his stride here now. On this one.
Boyceville choice here. So not sure what's going on. Oh, it looks like an injury
Yeah.
question
they're not,
here.
Not calling timeout, and Chris Hansen is actually doing the right thing here. You got to call timeout, so you can't just walk out on the mat. But that's all right. So we're not going to worry about it. So Boyceville's choice.
Go
They're
both up here.
deferring. Hudson's choosing neutral. Let's see if Ryan comes right back. There you go.
Right to a single
Yep.
and a 2-point takedown. So we're 12-5.
I'm guessing
Frank can
that's,
get around on him here. Trying to get the half in there.
nice and tight with the wrist. See if he can't. There it is.
Oh.
That's going to be really tight. So, see, there it is. Nice combination there by Ryan.
240 pin for Ryan Rambo there. That puts the team score back 12-9 Hudson.
Yep.
All right.
One thing I like about Boyceville is they are a gritty team, you know. We've seen them around a little bit just because we're close, but they've had some really good wrestlers in the past, and they are gritty, so. Always got to bring kind of your A game when you wrestle them. We've got Ethan Jensen up.
Yeah.
And
Looks like Keegan
Keegan.
Plemon. So Ethan coming right at him.
Yep. Wants to get going right away.
Ethan going for trying to get ahead in there, not
Yeah.
so much.
Boyceville tries to do basically duck behind. Both head to head. Fighting for hand control inside position.
Guys out.
Well, Boyceville's not going to take whatever Ethan's going to give them here, so let's see how they start coming back. A lot of pressure in by Ethan. Tries a snap down. Ethan's got the right idea, get him moving around. Get a little bit out of position there, though. He gave him that corner, that angle, and luckily they went out of bounds. So it's always got to stay in good position. That'll win you a lot of matches.
Just over a minute here in the period. No points scored yet, but both guys definitely
Good action,
fighting
though,
hard here. A little action.
Minute to go. Kind of settling in. Look at quick shot by Ethan on a leg. You don't see that too often. If he can come up with that, that's going to be 2 points.
With 45 seconds left in that first period, Ethan up now by 2, going to work.
Nice little quick takedown. He's got that far side elbow, and
he better stay back here.
Use that, yeah. He's a little high. He's got to get back behind him here.
Give him the one. All right. 20 seconds left.
2-1.
Ethan Jensen and Keegan Plemon here. Both guys getting heavy.
Boyceville tries. He's able to get a slide by. Ethan tried to turn it into a headlock and ended up in a double. So that's gonna be 2 points.
Coaching from Coach Clymer there. Tell him to back off that head throw. So second period, you're 2-3.
Jensen's going to choose down.
Hudson choose down here. All right.
Boyceville's going to have choice in third then. Good action on the whistle by Jensen. Boyceville riding tough though, pressure on him. Able to isolate that wrist.
Get his head up off the mat here and get moving.
Back up into a good
2-3
position, back down. So,
minute 30 to go. Got a half in there.
So Boyceville's able to put a power half in and get in back points. That's 3 swipes. 5, so that's going to be 3 back points. Jensen's got to get that elbow through. He's found himself in a bad position here, and he's got to be careful bridging off.
A lot of body movement right there. Here can Ethan push through. Minute left in the second period.
Yep. Got to be careful here.
And he gets pinned.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a fall. A good match. Keegan being a senior, maybe a little bit more experience on Jensen. But team score is now 15-12, Boyceville.
Okay. It's like Mason Burnt, I believe. 106 and our Liam Neitzel. So okay.
Good movement there, Liam, with a
lots
quick
of movement
behind,
here.
basically.
Two for
Liam.
Here.
Got a wrist. Got underneath that leg here. He could. Got those legs split. Freestyle, that'd be a couple points there, but nothing folk style. Liam just doing a good job of capping that leg, isolating that wrist. He's got that far elbow. See if he can't use it there to a cradle.
Minute 20 left. He's got the cradle locked up there. See, can he squeeze it in there? Only 2 count.
Yeah, only 2 count.
Okay, so we're 4-0.
I'm just going through different scenarios here, see which one's going to work best for him. He's got a tilt here, getting back points. It's only going to be 2 again. But nothing awarded yet. Getting out of that. And this could be tight here if he is able to keep that far wrist.
Gave up the wrist.
Yep. So he's got his back points. See what happens here. Got 20 seconds
And the
left.
pin. There we go. All right, minute 38.
Williams doing what he does well, and that's winning and pinning.
All right.
So
A lot of back and forth action here. It's nice to see you.
yep.
See it here. So. Okay.
So that was 106. We were at.
I think the coaches are aware there's a little blood on the mat, but.
So team score, is that right? 15-18? Tony?
What's
team
that?
Team score, right? 15-18?
I think that's right here. So we had.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of back and forth here. I guess this one might come down to whoever gets the most pins, right? Not who wins the most matches, who gets the most pins.
Yeah. All right, so not sure who we got here. We got
So Krenz is
Austin
going to be up.
Krenz for sure, and then guessing is this Michaela here?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's like Michaela Shuey, I'm thinking. So.
Well, they had the girls' state tournament this past weekend, and I wasn't able to follow it too close, so I'm not sure if she did anything. But now Austin's able to throw her basically right to her back, armbar, double armbar, standing.
I don't.
A lot of fight though.
Yeah, I don't think Shuey was
Got her
there.
pretty-
So.
Pretty wrapped up, pretty tight there.
He's gonna stick right with it. Austin with the 30-second pin. Taking care of business there, so.
Like to see making quick work of it. I'd have to say Austin Krenz sporting the Sly Fox Rudis.
That's right.
Just as a little note there, people.
Okay.
We're up to 120
here.
now.
Yeah.
We got Natalie.
Here we are. Girls' 5th place podium
Yep.
for Natalie. I'm guessing she's going to get Riker Bennett's is what I'm thinking here.
Yep.
Both freshmen here, so Natalie going right to work.
I like to see this. I see Boyceville backing up from the start. That's a good sign. So she's bringing it tonight. 24-15 is team score. Nice snap down by Natalie. And on a leg, high
Did
crotch
the double.
type.
2 points.
Double, 2, let's see, to 2 points.
Points. Got a leg in there. Working her way up. We're at 2-0 here, 30 seconds in. Natalie with the first takedown.
Tight waist, just trying to find her ride here.
Trying to get another. Get that.
That leg in. Gonna try, looks like a guillotine. That gets, if she can get a little bit of leverage here, that gets pretty tight.
Got to get that leverage, doesn't she?
Yep. Get that arm straight and a little bit. Maybe she can roll it the other way. You just got to be careful. But there it goes. It looks like she has it now.
He can get the head. He kept the arm,
Not
so.
quite. Hard to do when you're laying flat. Here she's
45 seconds here to go in first
trying
period.
split, see if she can get some back
There,
points.
oh, look at this.
She's actually been there. He didn't pay attention to what was going on, and that's how you end up getting pinned in that position. So good pin for Natalie. Way to.
You know, we mentioned this in the first round. She took 5th at state, and really the only points she gave up were to the first place winner.
Yep.
Just due to the format. So I think she got a little fire in her belly right there, and she's a force to be reckoned with. So
Definitely.
good job, Natalie. So
But here we have, for Boyceville, coming back, another girl, Emma. And I know she's been wrestling for a while. She's got Noah.
Okay.
So Emma is not new to wrestling at all. I know she's been around a while. Both wrestlers just hand fighting, getting control. Emma's being aggressive, kind of backing up Noah a little bit.
Oh.
He's trying to shoot, doing a good job of controlling hands. Going in on a leg. Got it. Basically a double, 2.
Gets his 2.
Heard the 2 points. Able to catch that wrist as he's coming around, isolating it, but not able to do anything with it quite yet. So good 2 points for Noah there. Working on a cradle. He's got a, actually ball and chain is what he's working on with that. He's able to get an arm bar off that. Maybe turn for Turk. But we got 50 seconds left. He's able to hopefully secure some back points. Oh, rolling through. So.
All right. Still score 2-0 here.
Going back to it.
Oh.
Emma's fighting. She's doing a good job of not giving up the 45-degree angle. That should be swiping there.
There's 3 near fall right there. So we're at 5-0, 15 seconds in the period here.
Noah's got a half and a wrist. Gonna have to give it up to switch to the other side here. 5-0.
5 seconds here. All right.
So, end of first period.
And first period. Starting the
Looks
blood
like
clock
we
here.
have, is it blood time maybe?
Yeah, she's a little blood.
Blood time.
Stick a swab up there. Should be good to go.
So I like this format here when we can, instead of just doing a duel, we get a couple teams together and we're able to do a try or a quad. I like this format. Coming out of COVID, this kind of got to be something that we would do because we were able to, get together once and just kind of a productive, efficient way of doing it. So we'll probably start to see more of it.
So Noah's on top here. I'm not, I didn't see who had the call, but
Noah's got that wrist, doing a good job of capping the ankle basically and pressure. Looks like he's maybe trying to do that.
get the arm.
Oh, no, he's actually,
In there.
yeah, he's got that wrist and that arm bar. Chicken wing.
Well, coaching from the bench there to get the far arm and then go for it. That might be it. Pretty tight here.
Yeah, he keeps that wrist.
Oh, he
Lost
gave
that
the wrist up, didn't he?
Able to roll her back. If he can come around into a headlock. Minute left. This is a lot of time.
Lots of time. And the
There
pin.
it is.
All right.
Good pin for Noah there. Hudson's starting to get ahead a little bit.
All right. That puts the team score, Hudson 36, Boyceville 15.
Did we start at 170?
170 this
All
time.
right.
yeah.
Gonna come down to a matter of math now here if we can win a couple more.
Five more matches here. So I'm going to send Lon Fea for 132.
Faye is getting some experience here over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, Lon's been in the wrestling room all season. Got his shot here at the Hutch tournament for varsity. So
He's in on a leg and doesn't secure it, and let's see if he's able to work his way out of it.
he does.
Good defense there. Way to work out of it. Both wrestlers toe to toe. Going On
for
in
the
on
single. He's got it.
opposite leg now. He's got it tight. See if he can finish it there. Comes up with it.
A
Going
double.
to a double. He's able to drop him down there. So
All
just
right, 35 seconds in, he gets a 2-point takedown. Can he stay with him?
Still, yes, trying to reach back, and that would cause some problems. But
Going
look at
for a half,
Lon throwing
he's
a
gotta
deep
get him
half
flat.
in, trying to turn him into the ground, and let's see if that's effective. Looks like he might have locked up into a cradle, a version of a cradle there. But there you go, Lon up 2 points. He's out to the front. Looks like he's got a cow catcher or trying to cow catcher. See if he can stay in control here. He needs to get around that corner if he's going to do anything.
Yep.
Boyceville doing a good job of defending that.
The head here, can he stay on top?
Still control is by Hudson, but Faya
Reversal.
getting into put into a cradle here. And now he's on his back, and he's got 20 seconds here. Good fight.
Might work his way out of bounds here.
Yep, if he knows where he's at, it looks like he's all right.
Wow.
All right. Well, that's
Battle, so
that's
game
3
3
points.
Here to Boyceville.
Looks like on the other mat here we have some JV matches going on. We've got Michael Chambers wrestling Eau Claire. There we go, Lon's bottom position here, 13 seconds left. You know, any kind of points would be big here. And we'll see if he can, he's in a, so he should be 1
Here's
point
the one.
here.
And he gets the one right at the
Does get
buzzer.
the one. That could be a one big point in
That
this
was
match.
a big one there, yeah.
5-3.
Okay. Oh. 5-3. Boyceville's going to defer. And
Hudson's choosing down. You know, I think if Lon just kind of settles in here and wrestles, I don't want to say smart, just wrestles tight, right? Stays in good position, I think he can walk away with this, but.
tight and consistent. He's got to stay there. So looks like he's getting his.
He's up quick. He's in on that front head again. No points, didn't get the escape. So we're going to be back with him in bottom position. We'll see what happens here. We got Lon. Lon is got a reversal. And he's got back points. You just got to kind of be careful in this position
Yeah, it
here.
took a long time to start counting there, didn't it?
So this is going to be an illegal.
Slip off under the head.
Yep, this is going to be an illegal move.
This is too near.
So 2 back.
And a illegal move there.
Yeah, illegal move. He had a
Slipped out to a head. Just
he had a headlock, and you got to be below the elbow on that is what it is. And he was at the wrist, so you got to be below that elbow for it to count.
well, he's at 7-6 right now.
Boyceville up quick.
Nice
Lon brings
mat
him
return.
back down. And on that half, he's got to get that far wrist. Without that far wrist, it's hard in this position.
A minute to go here. Again, 7-6. Lon Faya.
Got to get his hips up here and bring him out. Get some separation, cross face hard. You could just quick call a timeout, and I could run down there and put him in a little bit better position. I could probably get him through this period, but we'll see what happens. 44 seconds.
Don't give it up.
Yep.
Got to get.
So far, no loss of control yet. See what happens. Boyceville is grabbing that headgear. That's illegal. So no change in control yet. I can come up with something here to
15 seconds to go.
stay in control. Both. And that is going to be 2.
A reversal.
That's a big 2 points.
Yeah, we don't like giving those up in the last second there, do we?
Yeah.
Okay, so that puts us at 7-8. Boyceville up here.
Boyceville's choice. He's choosing
And
down.
their choice, so, yep.
1 point decides this match. Boyceville looks a little gassed. Alana, there's a wrist in there. Boyceville trying to get a roll out of it. Reaching between the legs.
Kenny.
Lon's out in front.
Gonna have to circle here to.
Yep, Lon's got to be careful not to give up big points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another reversal. We're at 7-10, minute 20 in the period.
Plenty of time left here. Lon's up. Looks like he's trying to control the hands. Working up. Lon's trying to come up with something here. A minute left.
Okay.
Escape and a takedown would tie it up.
One, so
50 seconds.
8-10, Lon Fea. Looks like
So
Jake
I was gonna say.
Belziak. He's gonna have to go with it.
Yep. He's got to be able to.
Get that head out there.
He's got to get
There's
two
two.
there, but now he's got to control it for 30
He's gotta
seconds.
ride him out here, 30 seconds, or we
30
try to flip him.
Yep. He's either ride him out, or he's got to get. And this could be a turn here. He's got the right leverage.
15
Can't give him an escape or anything though. Favor Lon if we can go to overtime.
Gotta grab the.
Boyceville trying to stand up. Nice mat return. Nice.
Very, very timely there on that mat return. So,
Yep. All right. So this is going to overtime. We'll have 1 minute on the clock. If a wrestler scores a takedown, they win.
all right, yeah, first points wins here. So, gotta be smart, but yet aggressive,
Yep.
right?
Main thing is only shoot it if it's there. On in on the leg. Just got to be able to finish it here. Got it locked up nice. Can't let it go. He could actually sit up and get his shoulders high. Can't let that go. Face him. So we got 30.
Oh,
And Lon had it. He thought he was going to go the other way with it. Good match.
good match. 34 seconds into sudden victory.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, Jake Belziak with the win there over Lon Fea. So,
Yeah.
it's all right. Lon's got a little future in front of him there. I think he's going to come around.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that
Pretty
one.
new to wrestling the last couple years, but so all right.
So 1836, 138-pound weight class. We got Riley Stelzner. And are they
I don't think
forfeit
they have
38?
anybody here at 38. So
Oh,
yeah.
all right. Well, that's going to make it a little bit easier for Hudson to win this duel.
Yeah. So now 145.
We have Graham Anderson at 145. So how many
Lipke here.
how many Saturdays or Sundays did you spend in this gym growing up, huh? They would always have their youth tournament typically on a Sunday when the Packers were playing. So
Yeah, I'm sure we've been here once or twice anyway.
yeah, we were here a couple weeks ago for JV. So but we got
Chaos
Graham
was a
Anderson
little
out.
less today
Graham
compared to those
Anderson
youth tournaments. So
shoot,
okay, Graham Anderson here.
yep, shooting a single. Kind of back and forth here, trying to do a slide by, come out of there.
Good back and forth. Guys feeling each other out pretty well. So
Yep.
about 40 seconds gone here. So
On the mat, you can't see we got Garrett Powell's, Hudson Eau Claire Memorial. Graham,
all right,
nice takedown.
just a minute, over a minute. Just a takedown. Lets him up.
Yep, to a quick escape, so 2-1.
– 45 seconds left here. Graham's up 2-1. Oh, nice recovery there on the slip.
Graham's got a nice underhook and collar tie. Locking it up, see if he can use it.
– 20 seconds here in the period.
Boyceville trying to duck, but not in any kind of position to get it. Graham in on a leg, and he's able to fight that off and come up with a takedown. So,
Okay.
all right.
Now that puts us 4-1 here after one period. Boyceville's, or no, Hudson gets the call here, so Graham's going to choose down.
You know, I'm afraid to say it, but both teams are doing a good job of wrestling every period, you know. No stalling calls, you know. Everybody's doing a good job tonight, so I like to see that.
Well, that's what we want, right?
Yep.
We want to wrestle.
No one is coasting, you know, the last minute or anything, so. Graham in on, tried to grab a single. Had on the outside, but wasn't able to come up with it. So he's coming up, and he's gonna try to go right back to it, even in that position though.
Minute 20, second period to go.
Yep. Looks like he's feeling good here. Looks like he's.
You know Graham's thinking through a few moves
Yep.
here all at once, so
Yep. He's gonna.
if he can trip him down here, maybe or get a.
No points.
No
He's gonna
points.
get
No
waved off.
points. So that was
Yeah,
a
he's gotta
great
get-
recovery there by.
He's got to get
Graham.
that arm out a little bit if he's trying that high crotch fireman's that he's trying.
Okay. 5-1 still here. 45 seconds to go here in the second period.
The whistle you just heard was Garrett Powell's.
Yeah, the
Pin his-
professor gets a
pin
pin
his,
on the other
opponent.
mat there.
Graham trying to
30 seconds to go here in the period.
by. Graham's doing a good job of attacking both sides here. If you notice, he was just on the opposite side trying to do basically a duck, and now he's shooting that other side. Got to be careful in this position. He's able to
Go high there, but
Oh, and Boyceville sleeping there. Didn't capitalize on that. Graham controlling the head.
5 seconds in the period. And that'll do it for the second period. 5-1.
5-1,
Hudson
so
over.
Boyceville's going to choose down, third period. So Graham here, like to see this, optional start. Looks like he's been working on some stuff in the room here. Tries to put that leg in, he's get caught, but he's able to fight it off, get it back. Able to get that leg. See if he's able to do a mat return here. Gonna
Okay,
let
gets
go
one
of that,
escape
which
there.
is probably smart.
30 seconds gone in the period here.
Graham in on a leg. Is he able to finish it? Oh, can't get so long there. He could get flipped to his back, so he's got to stay compacted. So we got a headlock here by Graham, and
Can he stay in?
He should get two at
There
least.
we're not swiping here. That
Yep,
took
and
a
there's the
long
swipes.
time. There we go.
This could be a pin
That's,
as long as he keeps his
oh,
knees and feet
There
in
it is.
bounds.
we like to
Good,
see pins
yep.
up here. There it is. Come on now.
Got a minute left. There it is.
The edge of the mat, Graham with the pin. So, hey, that was a great match by both wrestlers there. Little winded maybe.
Like to see Graham getting his hand raised there. Like you said, good match. This could be 52. Team score is 48-18 in favor of Hudson. What was the score of the Eau Claire, Tony?
You know what? I didn't write it down, but it was a lot to little. So
I'll take that.
I think we gave up maybe 5 points, I think.
We got Dawson Clymer out here. Wrestling.
I'm guessing Brian Vasquez or Keegan Cole maybe.
Well, one's a sophomore, one's a freshman.
Okay.
They're both
a lot of
these
action,
wrestlers
but no points. There we go.
Dawson's able to get his hips around. A little bit taller, so that helps him
Dawson
there.
gets his 2, but no back points. So.
Yep. And I'm guessing this is the freshman. Guys, this is about the second time he's reached back here.
Okay.
One rule you don't want to do.
Get very far your senior year by reaching backwards, do you?
I do think Hudson needs to look into getting new headgear with an H on it. I like the B on the headgear.
Pretty sharp, doesn't it, with
Yep.
the team headgear?
You know, gray and blue something. I'm sure Coach
maybe
Jensen can come up with that. But
might
anyways,
be
back
able
to
to help out.
wrestling. Dawson trying to do basically a freestyle move and turn him.
And he's
Grab his head and basically roll him through.
got the leg and the, oh, nice. 45 seconds here in the period.
Yeah, Boyceville, you know, a lot of energy out of Boyceville, so
Yeah, they're going to
Definitely
call them both out here.
strong right now.
All right. 38 seconds to go here in the first period. Dawson is up 2-0. Guessing this is Keegan Cole here. 152.
Dawson did a
Dawson
good job
Clymer.
keeping those legs split, and if he could,
Got high, didn't he?
little high there, he's able to
Nice
still
job
come out
staying
on
with
the
it.
back. Yep. Good movement by Dawson there.
10 seconds remaining here in the period. Yep, short time here.
All right, well,
Okay.
so this will be good. We'll see. 2-0 in favor of Hudson going to the second period.
Dawson's going to choose down.
Yep.
Let's go, Clymer!
Dawson's all ready to go. Looks like Boyceville's a little banged up.
Yeah, he's kind of winded him. There.
Can't tell if it's winded or banged up. What do you think?
Well,
Busting up to his feet right away, trying to get hand control. Boyceville trying to trip him down.
trip mat return, but Dawson doing a great job and getting the stalling.
Yep, stalling.
So
And
didn't quite.
he is
get it.
going to run out of room there. He's trying to roll through on that. Out of room. So he's able to recover, get his elbow through there. All right,
Okay,
so
both guys out.
we got minute 25 left, second period. Dawson's going to come back in the down position.
Dawson quickly up to his base here.
Yeah, and if Boyceville's going to get called for stalling again if he keeps trying to put that leg in like that. But Dawson is able to turn around quick, grab the leg from the
Gets
stand
that head
position.
out.
He's got him stacked. That
Reversal.
should be two reversal. And finally getting some swipes.
He's got the headgear. Yeah, you
do
can't
that.
grab the
It's
headgear,
illegal.
but oh,
And there's a
or lay flat on your
twice, there
back.
it is.
But
All
we'll
right.
take the pin, I guess.
All right. All right. Well, good to see Dawson coming out on top on that one.
All right. Dawson Clymer with the pin. Always good to see.
All right, so we're going to have Joey Sullivan up, and this will be our last match.
Yeah, that should be our last match here.
18
Ira
to 54.
Bilzik, I believe, and no, maybe not.
Matt, second mat here. Ethan Anderson getting his hand raised. Always like to see that. Joey Sullivan out. Trying to defend a shot, and he's tried basically elevator. 2
They
points
gave
for
two
Boyceville.
to Boyceville, but Joey's got. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So this is Ira.
I believe Ira Malzik's the only one.
Right, listed.
Unless Brian Vasquez popped up there,
Yeah,
I guess. That don't.
Could be.
Guessing that's not Brian Vasquez, but.
But so 2-0 for Boyceville, and
Uh-oh.
Boyceville puts Joey in a cradle right away. That's pretty tight.
It is. So.
Doesn't look like he's going to get
Joey's
pinned,
pretty
but
strong, but
that's going to be
he's
back
got-
points for sure. Looks like Joey's going to have his hands full on this one.
Okay. Getting the 3 near. We're at 0-5.
Yeah, Joey's got to he's got to let go of that wrist and at least put it on the other side of his
Yeah,
head.
it's not going to help him out very
Yep.
well, is it? Oh, there we go.
So trying to standing cradle, almost got caught, was able to recover, and here's going to take it back.
Oh, he's still locked into that cradle, isn't he? Yeah.
So that's back points again. That's 5-0, and that's going to be another 3 probably.
Hey, wait a
Joey's got to get out of these cradles here.
20
Got
seconds
25
left here in the
seconds.
period.
Yep, he's got to watch where his
He's 0-5, and so there you go. He breaks
There he
3
goes.
there, so we are at 0-8 here. 10
Boyceville,
seconds to go.
Going to cap that ankle, make it hard to get out, and back into that cradle
Going
position.
back
So
out of
Joey's
this here. He might be able to get a reversal here. Get your 2.
Good, that should be 2-point reversal there.
Reversal right at the
That is
buzzer.
a
so
huge
that's
2
a huge point.
Well, Joey down by 6 going to the second. If he can stay away from those cradles, you know, that's really what's hurting him right now. Got to watch that knee and nose. Joey starts on top, trying to split those legs. He's able to keep
Better
it for
get
now.
working up here. No, there we
You
go.
know, there's his own cradle there if he can lock it up. Like to see some back points here would be big, even just some back points.
Go to the,
So if he could bring that back the other way, he's just got to get back points here. He's in the right position. Boyceville doing a really good job of fighting it off, though. We got 40 seconds gone by in the first. Joey working on cradles.
little roll through there, but we're still, Joey's still.
Boyceville's got that ankle, which is gonna, Joey's got to get that ankle back here quick, or else it's gonna turn into a reversal.
Get his hips up. We're a minute to go.
If he can put some
Power
pressure
half
on.
here. Can he? Has he got any room to go?
Anything, you know, even, you know, 2-point, back point. Joey's got to be careful here not to give up.
Got to
Reversal,
keep
but
going.
Good job. He's got to get his hips up here and
get
that
his
arm
head out
out.
here. We're
It
at
looks like he's going
40
to come
seconds
back.
to go. 2-8. Second period.
Well, got 30 seconds left. Let's see what Joey can score here. It'd be big if he is able to ride him out actually and not let any kind of reversal or escape. Gonna have his work cut out for him though. Got to come through here. 10 seconds left, and
We got short time, and
That-
reversal, 2 points. So we're at 2-10. 3 seconds here. He's got an arm bar in there, but that's not going to do anything for him right now. So, all right, Joey's choice, 2-8, going in the third period.
Joey's going to take top.
Take top. So I think he's
Down by 8. Nothing in this match. He's telling me that he can't win this. Got to have a little luck, and he's got to pick up some back points or something here.
Yeah.
Isolating the wrist, doing a good job. He's got that ankle capped.
Got the wrist coming.
The clock is what's going to start the fight against him now.
He's back on his heels right now. I'm not sure what he did there, but
a little bit out of position there, and
keep going. Oh, man, he got that tight there.
Unfortunately. Doing a good job of staying out of it though.
Minute
so
20
far.
to go is a long time, and then
well, unfortunately, that's what we don't like to see, but
okay.
That's a quality wrestler there for Boyceville, so no shame in that.
Well, the end of that duel then. So Hudson 54, Boyceville 24. So
another dual win for Hudson.
all right.
Be wrestling Duran next, sounds like, and see if we're gonna go right away with it.
I think they might finish up a match or two here with JV, but then they're going to give the officiating crew a little bit of a break before we get started. So we might start, I'm guessing, here in a little bit. See if we can get switched over here to the other mat. We got, it looks like that Austin Smith. No,
that is.
I can't see who that is underneath there.
That is Zach Waterman.
Okay, so.
Back in on a leg right away. Like to see that.
106-pound JV match here. 15 seconds to go in the first period.
Don't know who's winning.
I'm not sure what side's which here, so the score is 4-5, but
yep,
not sure which side's which. If the colors are right, I think we're up by 1 here. So got a couple seconds left in the period. Okay, so all right. So choice is going red. So
you know what I'd like to see out of Zach. I've seen him wrestle a little bit here, and definitely going to be one of those kids that, you know, next year definitely growing into a varsity position. You can tell the kids as just going through the season, you know, them progressing, getting better.
Waterman's now up. Should be 6-4. Gets the escape right away off the buzzer. It's in there for a single.
And on a leg, almost overshot it here.
Leg.
And see what happens here. And there's 2 points.
Okay, so we're tied up here. Second period.
Boyceville a tight half.
Got a half in there up high, so.
And we have got technical violation. It's probably going to be
Locked hands looks like there. And
was it locked hands or was it full Nelson? I couldn't tell.
oh, yeah. So 6-7 right now. Auburn down by 1. Minute 20 to go here in the second period. This JV match. Okay.
Zach finding himself on his back here. That's not good for Hudson.
No,
He's able to fight his way off of
he
it,
did. We didn't get any swipe, maybe one swipe, but okay, both wrestlers out of the circle. Run up to his feet and then return back down. Looks like we're getting out of bounds again. They're going to let him wrestle the side of the mat.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the
Down
leg
by
in
1
there.
point here, trying to come up with maybe an escape or a reversal.
He's got to get his arm out here to get the 2.
So that's going
Reversal
to be
and a mat return. Keep it.
So he's going to call 2 reversal.
We're at 8-7 right now. Out of
Bounds. All right.
Hudson on top still.
That's one of those positions where you don't know if it should be an escape and then 2-point takedown, or depends on your position, but we'll take the 2. Put
20
Zach up by 1 point. Yep.
27 seconds left here in the second period. Caution red. Up to his feet quick, but Waterman with the mat return. Got him reaching back now.
Reaching back here, you know, if he could, there you go. Oh.
Well, good job in the scramble anyway, staying
So I think,
in control. So
I think Boyceville might have to have a little bit of lesson in reaching back here.
well,
At some point, that's going to catch up with him. So
that might be Duran there. Is that Duran?
say that again.
Is that Boyceville wrestling now?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they did. They turned around. Okay.
All right, 2 minutes, third period. Hudson up by 1. Nice mat return. Back doing a good job of changing different positions here and working through it and transitioning one to the other. And that should be back points right there. And he works his way back to a headlock, which is very nice.
Okay,
Edge
he's
of
got
the mat.
3 coming, but it looks like he's in that.
Yep, that could be it right there.
There it is. All right, Waterman with the pen. Third period pen.
Nice way to transition through all those.
All right, we'll wait for an announcement here to see where we are for this next duel.
So we're going to start at 182, I believe, right?
That should be the plan, right? Or yeah, should be the plan.
Wrestling team would like to the Boyceville wrestling team would like to take a moment to thank their parents for all of the support and encouragement throughout the season and their wrestling careers. The team would like to honor their parents by coming up into the crowd with a token of their appreciation. Thank you, wrestling parents.
All right. Parent appreciation. I'm guessing this is the last home activity here for Boyceville. So we're going to check out here for a minute and before our next duel gets started up.
Fans, we're going to get started here in a minute. They are flipping coins and everything, seeing who has choice and advantage, all that kind of stuff. Tony Rambo will be joining me in a minute. We are going to be wrestling Durand this round. It looks like they might give up 106. We're going to start at 182. Durand's got a lot of wrestlers kind of in the middle and at 120 and kind of thin the rest of the way. So Hopefully we get everybody a match here tonight. This is our last duel for the year. So, little depressed about that. End of Thursday night duels. So,
Glad we get to do it this way, though, in this quad.
yep. Yep.
So, yeah, our next appearance is going to be New Richmond for a regional.
That's
So,
gonna be interesting this year. Just kind of where some wrestlers are sitting for Hudson and where other wrestlers are sitting for River Falls, and on the other side for sectionals.
it's where the juggling really you start to see some of this play out a little bit, and
Yep, you
what these
saw-
guys been working for all season. And
You saw a little juggling tonight. So the fun begins now. Coach is trying to guess who's going to go where.
This is my dad, Mike Stress. He was in the cutting
We got Ben Draveling starting for Hudson here.
so
Kick it
Hudson's going to
off.
be green. All right.
And on a single, to a nice mat return, to a wrist, to a double wrist,
2 points there in the first few seconds.
to a half. And let's see what he's able to do here. The ref going to call him out of bounds. So. So
If-
is
If
it-
the ways are right, this looks like it's maybe Magnus Lukic, freshman.
That's what it's saying on this sheet. Caution on caution red. And able to mat return him, trying for back points, nothing on that. Ben in control here, put him in a cradle, gonna
In the cradle there.
turn him back, and this could be tight where it's a pin, yep.
All right,
So,
well, 52 seconds there for pin for Draveling.
for the middle Draveling, like to see that. So a good way to end the season. So they are going to have
Like they're going to forfeit 95, so they don't have anybody
Okay.
in the weight class there. So
All right, we get to see Garrett Palace here.
well,
So this is going to be 220 then? Is that what they're doing and bumping?
no. Garrett's coming in, going to get the 195 here, forfeit.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep. So,
Yep.
all right.
Garrett getting his hand raised.
Garrett's last duel of his high school career right
Yeah.
there. So, and now we're going 220. So Ryan Rambo coming out. Got 2 pins on the night. So
You know what the countdown is for
Ethan Brunner here. So
you know what the countdown is for pins for Ryan to get after that record for the year? Tony?
yeah, we're about 24, I believe. Maybe
All right.
today, maybe 25.
So it's doable.
So he might have to pin his way through state starting right now to make the goal. But no, he's having a fantastic season and really enjoys what he's got going.
Nice. Nice. That was beautiful by Ryan to turn
Little
that into
scramble
a
right here.
single.
Still no points awarded, but Ryan's going to come out on
Yeah,
top of
he's
this.
going to come out on top. Kind
Sit
of get
back here,
settled
he
in
gets his
here,
two.
and he'll get in be in control here. So keeping that leg split. Got that far elbow isolated. Coming out to a wrist, to a half. So
2 points.
switching sides.
Looks like he
Ryan
goes
trying to turn him, but Ryan's not going to have any of that, and he's able to put him to his back. So a minute to go.
and the pin for Ryan. So
All right, so Hudson off to a good start here. 2-0.
Way to go, Rhino!
Hey.
Even a minute.
Quick pin for
48
Ryan.
seconds, huh? All right, so Ethan Jensen up for Hudson. Looks like it's going to be Ethan Brunner for Durand.
Hey.
You know, the one thing wrestling Durand, geez, and I wish they'd bring it back. We would have our conference tournament, and it would be the Big Rivers and this conference. And God, it was a great tournament. Both wrestlers toe to toe. A lot of pressure by Ethan backing up Durand here. Ethan might be a little salty from the last one. And on a leg here, and he's got to clear that head. The same thing happened to him last time.
That was a good stop, because
Yeah,
I think he might have gotten one throw into the next county either way. They were right there on the edge of the mat, so.
Yeah, he's just got to, if someone tries that headlock, let it slide by and not get caught in it. That's just a feel thing. So, 45 seconds gone by, both wrestlers just toe-to-toe still. Stalling on Durand.
Durand there.
A lot of backing up, and Ethan there trying to
Down there.
underhook to a slide by. So Ethan in on a leg to a double.
Double and pull it in there.
And he's able to finish that.
Lock him up
He
right
could,
to his
yep.
back.
Oh. Had an opportunity for a half there. Looks like he got some good pressure going, so we'll see what he's able to turn this into. That's right to
Oh,
his
he's in there
back.
pretty heavy and tight. Ethan with the pin.
Right. Well, 3 for 3 so far. See if we can keep the streak going. Score 18
Job,
to
Ethan.
nothing.
Might have been a little remnant of his last match right
I
there.
was
coming
gonna
through.
say, right? Still a little frothy there. Tim Neitzel gonna get a forfeit. See him in action here in 2 weeks. I know people are excited to see what he's able to come home with here at the end of the year. Got Austin Krenz coming up, 113. They have about 4 guys listed. Joseph Baker, freshman, is their first guy. He is ready to go. Osman, nice slide by there, has a leg in and not able to turn it into points. Some hand fighting here and collar tie by Krenz into a single. Beautiful finish by Krenz.
Nice, nice.
Looks like Durand is still pretty green yet, so Krenz is going to let him go. Probably smart thing to do. They're back in it. He's on that leg again.
A step over. Another 2. We're at 4 to 1 here.
Yep. A lot of life in the Durand wrestlers, so Krenz might just have to work him here a little bit. Trying to lock up basically a cradle. So he's got it locked up now, and see if he can turn some back points with 50 seconds left. That's going to be swipes.
There we go. He's got the.
He's pinned there.
Pin.
Yep.
All right, well.
So that, unfortunately, Duran wasn't paying attention to where his back was.
Minute
Trying to fight off
17.
of it. He pinned himself, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But not unfortunately, I guess. Good for Austin.
Team score 36-0 here.
Natalie up. What is that, 4 for 4? See if we can keep this going.
4 for 4 plus two forfeits, so yeah.
I'm not sure who's out there now.
I got 2 at 120, so either Joey Baker or Landon. Oh no, we're 20. Yeah, 120 here.
There's Lance. He's a senior.
Lance Lang maybe here.
I don't know. Pick a card on this one, right?
Yeah. The hard part with these quads like this, we don't get to hear all the names.
So Duran wrestler, tall and lanky. Natalie's got to compensate for that, kind of just fight that off, stay compact and not let him get too close. Locking up here in the center. And Natalie is trying to get around the corner. She is trying to stay in good position, doing a good job so far. Upper body, keeping her hips low. And she's able to come up with a takedown.
Takedown, there we go.
And using that leg like an arm and getting a takedown.
Under a minute, she gets the
able
takedown.
to follow through hopefully on this. And Duran is able to turn that around.
Yeah.
A reversal just like that. So 2-2, 43 seconds left to go in the first period. Natalie trying to come out.
30 seconds left. He's got the, no, he's trying for that arm bar there, but Natalie doing a great job just keeping her back off the map. 15 seconds here to go. Going for a half.
Fight this off.
Short time here, so.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, he's got her pretty tight too. Short time here, Ken. Okay.
All right.
Well, pretty near, but that's going to be 2-8, I believe, is where we're.
Yep.
Could be 2-8. Or 2-5, I guess.
2-5, we'll take that. So now he's going to start on top, see if she can't work something from it.
Get a mat return here would be pretty helpful here.
She's trying to get the right leverage here to do a mat return, and she's not coming up with it. So standing behind like that, she's going to hip her stall, and it's just
we get the stalling.
Just a rule. That's going to be 1 point for an escape.
2-6.
Getting extended there, though. See if he doesn't do it again, and Natalie doesn't take advantage of it.
Did a couple times, didn't he? He's
Yep. That length of Duran. Ends up getting 2. Takedown out of it.
2-8. Minute 10 here in the second period remaining.
So,
an arm and a
this is
half.
Just putting that half in.
$50 seconds left. She's got to just keep fighting.
Yep. I don't like to make excuses, but this is just coming down to muscle here. Not really too much technique.
$30 seconds here. Can she keep?
She's doing
that
a great job.
Out. Yeah, she's doing a great job
of fighting this off.
All right, that was
Martin
a great,
grabbing that
great
leg,
battle right there.
Yep, something came off. I'm not sure what that is, but Band-aid of some kind.
Usually don't go right back on, so let's get that off the mat.
I'd really like to see Natalie score some points here. 27 seconds left.
Escape
2 to
here.
11.
Escape here would be real nice. 2 to 11. 20 seconds remaining. 5.
So
Got just the head there, but
puts the leg in and
got the
over
leg in.
through,
Okay,
getting
there we
back
go.
points. I don't think there's jeopardy of getting pinned, but back points we don't like to see.
3 near.
She could get that elbow between. She could come up with a reversal. Easier said than done.
Okay.
So third period, 14 to 2.
2 to 14.
Natalie is going to choose bottom, or
Well, she's choosing top here, so she's
she's choosing top.
hoping to
My
roll.
guess you're going to see legs come in. And she's going to try a combination with that.
She's not afraid to ride, so I think she's
No.
gonna get those. Like you said, you're right. Those legs, get those in there. If you can break them down. There's one. Nope.
She does put the legs in. Let's see if she can keep her hips in good position. And she's going to try. There you go.
Oh!
This is where it's just muscle now. It's not technique.
She can. Yeah.
And this is what I don't like to see about it. If she could roll through, I would love to see it. There you go. If she can keep that and get her hips up, she's got to lock her hands up though. So this is probably going to
Should have a couple coming here, but
turn into a reversal, but
he didn't give
I
it
like
to her
that
quite
fight.
yet. She's got the legs still tied in there.
so no. So ref is holding 2 back points, so that's going to be 4 to
And then the
14, and
reversal,
then
yeah.
2 reversal.
4 to 16. 4 to 16. Just under a minute here in the third period.
So that's tight. See if she can't wiggle her way out of that.
40 seconds left here.
Yep. That's going to be a pin for Duran. So good fight out of Natalie there.
Yeah, good fight there.
That was just not too much technique, a lot of muscle. So we got Noah up.
All right.
126. Possibly Ethan Lindstrom maybe for Boyceville. They're not doing any announcing tonight, so we're flying blind on that part of it.
Okay, no to go behind here. Can he?
So Noah, a quick go behind, and no points yet. He needs to return him to the mat. And that should be 2 points.
There's 2.
So nice.
Good mat return.
Yep.
Maybe called it
Nice
a little
mat
quick,
return.
but
And I'll tell you, that is hard
Noah's
to
up
do.
2-0.
That is hard to do when you got someone that green trying to kick out, controlling him down. It is hard to do. Noah's doing a good job. Noah's going for a Turk, and he's got to get his hips through. But there you go. Staying in good position.
Good position. Minute 20 left here. The
He's going to give him the takedown. So Durant right back in, locking up.
We're at 2-1.
Yeah.
Just
Noah's in
over a
on that.
minute in the period here.
And on the leg. See if he can't finish here.
Kind of went the wrong way, maybe.
Minute to go, first period. 2-1.
Still neutral here.
Noah is able to roll him through. That's pretty.
Noah's going to
Oh,
sit back
not
now.
tight.
Just
Is
sit
it
back
tight?
and look up.
There it is.
All right.
So nice head control. to I don't know, a kneeling assassin, I guess I'd call that. So, all right, so that's another 6 points for Hudson.
Okay.
Team scores 42-6.
We got Lon Fea coming up, and
Quickly becoming, I think, one of our favorite wrestlers to watch here.
yeah,
I think he's learning each match, and you can see him, so see what he has to give this time.
right away into the single. To the double. All right, there's a 5-second takedown for you.
That's going to be a full Nelson.
Did not switch hands fast enough.
Yeah, just got to clear it before he puts the other one in and got
A
caught
1
there.
point.
So.
He's ready to go, though.
Yep. That'll just come with more experience. If he could grab that far wrist, he's got that half tight. He's got to get that far wrist, though, to really control it.
He's had
And he's pinned there. He is pinned. So nicely done for Mr. Fea. Without the wrist.
without the wrist. Yeah,
Without the wrist.
that's. I think that might be his first varsity win right there.
Yeah. A good way to end the dual season.
Yep.
Good to
Keep
see him
grinding,
stepping
keep
up.
going for it, keep stepping up. So, like I said, he made his way to the varsity squad at the Hutchinson tournament. So, good for Fea. Good to see him up here.
Yeah, the good thing is we're going to see most of these kids back next year. So I think the only one that's graduating is Joey Sullivan. Fortunately, Jacob Hansen, you know.
We got a few seniors that are, stepping out. We lose the professor. We've seen off and on here, and Jacob Hansen, of course, who did not get to wrestle this season, but
We got Quentin.
Quentin Bratch, Joey Sullivan,
Pals
Owen
we
and
talked
Isaac.
about.
So
We got
Really-
Riley Stelzner out there now in on a shot. Trying to work through it here. And
nice little
no change
scramble.
yet.
Almost got himself in trouble, didn't he? But with that
Able to roll through.
roll through, so no points yet. Minute 10 to go in the first period.
This is 38. My guess is this is Roy Cooper. I'm guessing he's a senior.
He is a senior. Yep.
Yep. Riley trying to shuck him by. No doing on that, but going toe-to-toe here. Riley grabbing for a leg, doesn't come up with it. Hudson coaching bench a little fired up here on this one.
Yeah.
30 seconds to go in the first period. Riley on a leg and has to back out there. Trying to make something out of this. He's able to come
He
out
does.
on
He
top.
gets his 2 there. So first point scored minute 45 into the period, and he should be getting
Doesn't
some
quite
back
have that
points here.
locked up tight, but he is able to get, he needs that arm in a little bit deeper.
Yeah. 1 second there. All right. Well,
All right.
long 2-point period there.
Durand is going to defer. Riley's going to choose down. 2-0 favor Riley here. Riley's up and
Nice job
Up and
staying in
out
there.
here.
That was a great job. He knew he was out and
yeah.
stepped back, keep his foot in.
And it looks like he's kind of trying to find a groove here and go with it.
3-0. Boys battling for hand control here.
In on a shot.
All right.
Nice high crotch there. Able to finish it, keeping the leg split.
Got a leg
Coming
in
up.
there. Can he?
Trying to grab that far shoulder to turn him here. A little bit more, and he should be getting some back points. There you go.
There we go. He got his 3
Got
back
it here.
points there.
That's 3. That's 8
Okay,
nothing.
8-0.
He's keeping that leg to see if he can't turn that into a
Get a
Cradle.
cradle in here. Little front side.
40 seconds left. Got to kind of muscle it through here.
Can watch his location
That's
here.
back points, and that is
Oh, yep.
Actually,
Stepped out.
he's out of bounds.
Got 2. So we're at 10-0. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Riley doing a good job here controlling, but I have a feeling this one can go either way. So he's got to stay on it here. Got that lower
Yeah, good control
wrist.
on top there.
Yes.
You know, he has that far wrist. Trying to tilt him.
Nice
Tilt
roll
him
through
there.
there.
There's back points, back points. So he has got to be careful. There you go. So that's the second time I've seen Duran put in that position, and they've got to learn to keep one.
Pushing off, trying to push
Trying
off.
to push off. Yeah, they've got
Clear
to
the
learn
hands.
to elbow down and keep one shoulder blade off the mat while they fight off that. So
Great victory for Riley Stelzner there with the pen.
yeah, it's typically not a pinning combination, but
Yeah. We're at 54-6 team score here.
working our way up to what 170 is the last match tonight.
170 will be the last one. We got Graham Anderson stepping up to the podium, so they're up
Looks
to
like
the
we
tape.
have Dawson Hartung out. Both it looks like sophomores, or I mean, I'm sorry, juniors.
Juniors, yeah, both juniors here, so Graham does a good job keeping that pressure on the head with the one free hand to go in and reach.
I kind of get the feeling that he's just feeling his way through this here, the first minute or so, waiting to see what's there and then get after it. He's trying to shoot, and he knows what he wants to do. I haven't seen Boyceville, or Durand, I'm sorry, try anything. But I guess I shouldn't say that because now we will, right?
Graham doing a good job keeping his back to the center of the mat here and just kind of controlling the space.
Yeah. He's got above that elbow on that far side. It might be hard to see, but he's trying to use that, and he's able to use that and secure
He's
a takedown.
got 2 points. There he got his takedown. That's
Went from a rush into a slide by to putting a leg into coming out on top, and now if he's able to get the right leverage here, he can put him to his back.
I
Nicely
believe
done
it's,
for Graham.
I believe it's 2-0 here. They didn't award him on the scoreboard here, but there it is. So
Graham doing a good job
15
of-
seconds here in the period.
Yep, putting pressure on, riding him, pulling that wrist across.
Graham has just been real steady. I mean, he doesn't seem to get too flustered, just kind of comes and ready to go for it here. And oh,
Yeah, he's actually stepped on that mat quite a few times for Hudson, so
yes.
like to see him out there having success.
All right.
So he's going to that optional start, which looks like it's working for him. Tight waist to
Can he stack him here?
a wrist. We'll see if he's gonna. work something from that.
Minute 25 to go in the second period. We're still at 2-0. Graham on top.
So I do have to give a shout out to our faithful fans. We have someone listening from as far away as Hawaii tonight. So go Raiders, right?
Is it nighttime in Hawaii yet? It might even still be lunchtime,
I'm
right?
guessing, yeah. I'm guessing it's definitely that time in Hawaii.
Well, aloha, Hawaii.
So Graham's
got
the
that arm
arms
locked in
locked
there.
up.
Can he get through
Got
it?
his own arm locked
Gonna
in there, trying to come through and see if he's able to. He's able to
Gave up the
hopefully
arm to
keep that shoulder, and there you go. 40
nice
seconds
push
left.
through.
Let's see if he was able to pin him.
He's going to get heavy and get
There
the
it
pin
is.
right there. So,
All right, so another pin for
Right.
Hudson.
yep. Minute 24 into the second period. Graham with the stick there. Nice job, Mr. Anderson.
Yep, and that one was, I'm sorry, Brett Jacobson. Now I think we got Dawson Hartung up for Durand. And we got Dawson Clymer up. So this will be interesting to see. Style matchup here. Good movement out of Dawson. Durand attacks. Dawson able to almost turn that into something. Both wrestlers just circling here. Dawson in for a shot, not able to come up with anything. Durand's not going to capitalize on that. Dawson in again.
Dawson keeps that leg.
Going for ankle passes here. Both wrestlers in on the legs. No points yet. Dawson doing a good job.
Great job there.
Yep, and he might come up with it here.
That is a great scramble by Dawson right
That
there
was
to
awesome
come up with
scramble.
that. He went from what a lot of guys would just give up
So,
for two and then to come back and fight that off. So he's up 2-0 right now.
and you watch any kind of college wrestling these days, you see a lot of that.
Yeah, they just don't give it up. They just keep fighting on that and laying in for those legs.
yeah.
So
Just keep adjusting your hips and pulling on that ankle, and you'll get somewhere with it. Dawson flat on his butt, has to get a little bit better position there. So gonna probably go to a potentially dangerous, but no.
Oh.
Dawson doing a great job riding here. Into a power half, and
short time here. He's going to
that
ride
leg
this
in.
out.
All right. Well, Clymer has to win 2 more of these. He won the first one.
2-0. Durand's going to
Durand, deferred there?
deferred. So, all right to his feet.
All right. Dawson chose feet. All right. Well, he's got to capitalize on it. Again. Both wrestlers gunning for a takedown here in a scramble.
Got to keep. Can he keep that?
And Durand's trying to hook that leg. He's got Dawson's leg, and all right, we're going to go to a stalemate back up.
Minute
Dawson's
30
just gotta
here in the
stay
second
low on
period.
this one here. He's actually got the advantage with his length, so if he can stay low, and
Yep.
Dawson has double underhooks. And that is Unfortunately,
Did not give it to him, but out of the circle there. So at least smart mat awareness by Hartung.
so minute 12 left, second period, 2-0. Duran shooting in.
Oh.
Dawson's able to catch his arm.
He did catch that, Kenny. Good sprawl here. Got
down.
him flat.
And now Dawson has a half in. He's got to try and capitalize on this. He's got to scoop behind. There he is. He's able to get around the corner. So
Nice 2 points here.
that's going to be 2.
45 seconds here in the second period. It's 4-0. Dawson sinks his head in there. He
Cradle.
got the cradle. Nope.
Lock it up tight.
There we go.
There you go, Mr. Rambo. What do you think?
I think that's going to do it.
Another win.
Clymer kept good poise on that one. I think that whole match there's
Yeah.
mat awareness and where he was probably some of the best I've seen him do.
That was a good win for Dawson.
Taking
there.
advantage of some other
So 66 to
other
6.
options. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
switch
Quentin.
back over, but right now we've got Quentin Bratch over in a JV duel over here with the Abes, so he's pushing hard here at 195. Joey Sullivan gets the forfeit.
I think the Panthers were afraid they didn't want to put anybody out against Joey.
No,
I think that's what it was.
it has been all up for Joey. He's been climbing that hill and he keeps getting up there. So congratulations, Joey.
Quentin in
your
on a
final
single.
duel. Let's see if Quentin can come up here right now
He can finish that.
on this. He's battling the Apes here. It's battle 195. You got a minute 20 to go in the first period. No points scored yet. So
We'll get right back to Quentin.
All right.
I'm guessing Winkelmann's going to power through this one pretty
Yeah.
quick. So
no. Yeah, Winkelmann can go
He's
behind.
in on a takedown. Going to let him up. See how many times this happens.
The ankle pick,
Nice low single. Yeah. Nice ankle pick.
and he lets him up.
And again.
Gets his 2. 30 seconds in, it's
Again.
6-3. Both men standing.
And my guess
Nick
is,
with his
I don't know,
two.
he's just getting, he's getting a workout right. He might be trying to, usually if you, start up on your feet, you're able to find a pin from your feet, feet to back type of thing. And maybe that's what he's looking for here. 8-3.
Out of the circle there, so
So the one thing we cannot forget here, Ethan Winkelmann is only a sophomore.
yeah.
He definitely looks like a junior or senior when he's out there. So fortunately, Quentin lost that match. His shoulder bothered him a little bit here. And
10-4 on this mat here.
so we got getting back points there. It's going to be 2 back points,
12-4.
12-4.
31 seconds here in this first period.
So Winkelmann going to go optional start here. Like I said, I think he's, trying to find the right position.
Give him the escape, so it's 12-5.
And there it
And
might
right
be.
to his back. 2 takedown. Yeah. 14-5.
There it is.
Then minute 47 into the first period. Ethan with the stick. So that puts the team score at 72-6.
78.
78-6, excuse me. So that's going to do it for at least for our quad out here. Team scores. Hudson winning all 3. So Looks like we got another match over here on our JV side.
That is Paradowski.
Britain, yeah. So Britain's a fairly light 106.
No score
Both guys
yet.
in with the head. Who's going to get it, and then they end up stepping out.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 there when they both have it. You never know who's going to come out on top on that one. Yeah, you know what board member I could talk to about maybe getting the Hudson H on the headgear, Tony?
I'll see. Maybe we could. Maybe if there's any sponsors out there that'd like to
give Cliff Keen a call up and see what they can do.
Call up the Hudson Wrestling Club. Maybe figure out a way to get these boys kind of some matching.
There you go. That's what we need.
Matching headgear for the team uniform there.
Yeah.
Be pretty sharp. So we're still 30 seconds to go in this first period here, 0-0.
Both wrestlers back and forth, standing up.
Back and forth, yeah. Brenton's got a leg there. Is he going to be able to do much with it?
Let's see if he can finish it here.
He could if he can. Well, he's got to suck that in and push it up.
So 2 seconds left first period. Going to bring it back to the center. So Boyceville is going to defer. Britain's going to choose down. Britten trying to work something here. Looks like
Brenton's not giving up that leg, so
trying to do the roll. Peterson. He's got that arm behind though.
Yeah.
And so Britton's doing all the work here. Boyceville's just kind of hanging out for a ride right now. And we'll see if Paradowski can. There you go.
Got the
turn it into something.
Reversal.
Like to see
I
that.
swiped once here, so now can he?
Nice, nicely done.
Finish that, get the 2. Britain's up 2-0, minute to go in the second period.
Well, he should have some back points coming.
I don't think he.
They didn't
allow him. So.
All right.
A little mat return. He's gonna have to get out in front, otherwise he's gonna lose. Oh.
So he's still fighting hard. No loss of control yet.
And there's the 2.
And
reversal.
There it is. And so there's a reversal by Britton. That's back points, and that looked like it could have been a pin.
No, we got a reversal, and he's now if he's not getting back points.
There's a pin
there
right there.
Is.
I'm not sure. There you go.
And Britton, Paradowski with the pin, so that's fantastic right there for him. Freshman gets the pin. Okay, I'm not sure that might do it here.
So Hudson is going to have Andy Ellertson up.
Okay, one more.
We got 145. So a little conference at the table here. Maybe ref needs a break. we'll go a couple matches here. We'll see what happens.
They're not throwing anybody around. I'm not sure.
So, like I said, we have Andy Ellertson for Hudson. Not sure who's out there for Memorial.
We're at 45 here, right? Or did he come down maybe? But they got a couple guys this could be. So either Aiden Kilmurray Petty or Michael Organ. So all right, so two takedown for Hudson.
Andy is a sophomore this year, so he's got some years ahead of him to get some more experience, get better. He's going to let him get up. He's going to start fresh.
2-1. Just over a minute to go in the period. Gets in for the doubles. He's gonna
and a double changes to a single.
Just have to step through it, get his head out.
Yep, he's got that
All right,
ankle.
one more
He's got
time, right?
everything, and right
There's
there,
two.
if he has
4-1. Just under a minute. First period.
So wrestlers are going to go out of bounds. Stalling on green, I believe. Probably because he thought he was pushing him, but I don't think that's going to affect anything this match.
4-1, 38 seconds to go in the period.
And the isolating that arm.
Yep.
See what he's able to come up with here. He's got that ankle cap, so it's making it hard for O'Clair to get up. He's going to let him
Give
go
a
here.
lot.
10 seconds
4-2.
left.
4-2. 8 seconds in the period. Man, didn't get a quick takedown here, but
And
not meant
no.
to be. Yep. Just run out of clock there.
So Memorial is going to choose. They choose down. And he holding on to that far elbow there, preventing the reversal or escape. He's got that leg capped. Looking for a suck back here, and he's able to get it. So he's got his 3 back points. 7-1.
Minute 24 here in the second period.
So now there's some funk there. Stepping over the head.
We're still at 7-1, a minute to go in the period.
Doing a good job of control and tying the arms up. He's trying to use that as leverage, but it's not working out for him.
And he's doing a good
Stepping
job
behind
riding.
the
He'll
head.
look back here and
Yeah.
see what the coaches have to say. All right, gave him the escape there. We're at 7-2.
Andy, nice shot there.
Got
Took
him
the
up.
you saw it and he took it.
Lean to the one side, right? Get the
Yeah, he just got a 1 down, 1 up, basically. He's got to get that leg free and
kick those legs free. I think
there
he's
you
going to
go.
have the muscle to do it. So
he should come up with 2 there and keep that arm. Let's see what happens. So good 2 points. Score 9-2, end of second, right?
the second period there.
So Tony, odds of us making it to team sectionals. What do you think?
I think a lot of things will have to fall into place for us. Capable, I think they can be capable, but uphill, probably. Yeah. Andy gets him straight to his back right there. I didn't see any.
We do have Marshfield in our section, though, so they're a very solid team. So my guess is
yeah, like you said, we got a lot of uphill battle here to go. But you know, this team's got fight though for sure, and a lot of discipline. So I think, you know, like you said, we're in good shape. We've got a young, strong team.
And that's just it, right?
Yeah, and that's, you know,
starting next year for the next couple, we'll really have some horsepower. So that's gonna be 1 point. Eau Claire 9-3.
Yeah, we might have one of the fullest rosters we've had in a long time.
It
coming
will
into
be
next year, and
it will
you
be.
know, only seeing more and more. Nice little roll through on for Andy right there.
To his
Lots
back,
of
if he can
back
pull
points
that,
here. Is he going to get the pin?
Yep.
He's got to get heavy and sit
Stays
back there. It should
close. A little high there. All right, so that's going to be 3
near. 12-3. This will be the last match of the night here, and
I don't see anybody else warming
like I said,
up.
come on out and see us a week from Saturday in New Richmond. 10 a.m. wrestling starts, so New Richmond's not a far travel for Hudsonites. Our Hawaiian might not be able to make it. We won't be streaming live, but if you know somebody, give them a call. Maybe they can give you a shout out. So, well, it's been fun with you. I'm Tony. I had Andy earlier today, and Leo traveling with us. So
that does it for the duels for the year. I'm gonna miss it.
It does.
So.
It does. I hope you enjoyed our streams as much as I did. A lot of fun, and let's keep going, Raiders.
Yep.
Good night, all.
Come out and cheers on. So.